We fucking back, people. Let it build up, people. Big love. Big love our Vander. Big love our Fact. Big love our Arcade. Let it build up, people. We are ready to fucking bop, people. Yes, 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 people. Get up there. Let's fucking have it, people. Let's have it. You know the drill by now, people? Oh, this a big up to our Vans of Fact and Kane. Big up to the fucking number one Akira. Vonda, you know the drift. Tim, what's happening, brother? Big love, lad. Yes, Leon, what's happening? Big love. Big love to the chat as well. Big up Richard Reed, brother. What's happening, bro? Yeah, let's hit the like straight away, people. Let's build up straight away. Hit the like straight away. Build the algorithm up. Not messing about here. Other platforms, obviously, they obviously do their thing and all that. Let's have a platform where we have a fucking scream. I changed my last live as well there. Just I'll mention it now, but I'll probably mention it in a bit as well. Changed the last live to the for Jeff. Say it we're here for you, Jeff. So last live was for you, Jeff, my mate. Look at the lovely people I've got here. Wanda and Kira. Do you know what I mean? Look at these fucking absolute legends. Legends. No word of a lie. Absolute legends. So grateful for you guys. Dave, you're getting like Big G. And you're not even getting a mention no more. It's getting out of hand, Dave. But yeah, big love to everyone in the chat as well. As I said, there's fucking platforms on YouTube. It's just about the negativity, going on about people and that. Big respect to them, like really, really, I've got respect for them because they're doing a channel. So this channel's my channel, and we go in a different direction, people. So Dave, you little beaut, this fucking fella, when I first started, kept putting you're on mute, and I kept going, oh, what the fuck's going on here? Oh, this is fucking harder than I thought. And he was fucking winding me up. Paul, what's happening, brother? Big love to Paul and Suzanne and the fucking kids, the grandkids, the fambo. Big love, bro. Shuggy, what's happening, bro? Big up. Started a company there just to let you know you've been in the other live before. Told you with buggies non-stop the other day in the chat. We're going, me bird, April, May. Probably going to be May. And now I've only stuck in starting work Monday, aren't I? So I've got a big, massive Scottish following on YouTube. I'm only working for a fucking Scottish solicitor, which you can't name, which is two of them based in Edinburgh and Glasgow. Couldn't write that shit, could you? So I'm going to be speaking to Scottish on here every day. And then obviously in my work, I'm going to be speaking to only Scottish people. Big up, Karen. Fucking get up there, my Scouse fucking hard cars, la. Fucking nothing more said other than absolute diamond. So yeah, all the Scottish fucking massive I've got from Monday. I'm speaking to Scottish people every day. So won't be just on here. It'll be on my normal job. And I'm going there. Oh, I can't wait to go to Scotland like in May. Told you going to Glasgow. How mad's that? Would you believe this, people? Anyone that knows and listened to me for fucking weeks and weeks. I've said I'm going to Glasgow and Edinburgh. Would you believe that? And everyone can back me up in the chat. And I've always said I'm going to Scotland, Edinburgh, Glasgow, and I'm going to Dundee, to watch the fucking how close the grounds are. Only work for legal team now that's fucking based in Glasgow and Edinburgh. Wow. You couldn't write that shit, and I only got sorted literally today. Wow. You couldn't write how mad life is. You couldn't write it, could you? What? Heavy fucking salad, mate. So yeah, hope you're all good, people. Hope yous are all good. Big up the Scots, Tim. You know the drift. Big up the Scots. Seriously, I've always had a massive fucking platform with Scots. Always, though. Because they're not fucking stupid like me. I know. That's what I'm saying, Kane. Literally, regards to stone throw away. And I live literally. I will always live. Not now, but I'm from Walton, which is literally in the middle of Walton, Goodson's, Walton, Anfield's literally on the border. Walton, which is Anfield, literally from where I live. 3-minute drive, walking distance, 10 minutes from where I've lived, and literally it's a Stanley Park. So Dundee United have always brought to my attention. And well done for coming in again, London Kane, brother. Hope you and your family are good, my mate. No, can't wait to go to Scotland. Can't wait. So yeah, you couldn't write that shit, could you? Could not write that shit. I've been saying I'm going to fucking done Edinburgh and Glasgow, and obviously Dundee, and now got a new job for solicitors based down there, but I'm working from home. And you couldn't write it. Honestly, you could not fucking write it. Wow, told you how mad things happen in my life. Honestly, I could have literally 4 books out, and no one would buy it, thinking, whatever. That's how mad my life is. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Boogie's giving the green light to the day. So yeah, May. Oh, can't wait. I might probably have a meeting with obviously the legal team down there anyway, so to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Van Deco, what's happening, brother? Scotland, boss. Scotland's fucking, it's brilliant, and I've never been. I've been told by everyone, being close to there and off with weddings, whatever else, and never been in Scotland. Never put 1 foot in Scotland. It's gonna fucking change now. That's a fact. And I can't wait. So big up the fucking Scottish mafia. Hope you're all good people. Tim, you good, lad? Slim, don't you fucking start, lad, with all the shouts from over the water, mate. I swear, lad. Come and see me, mate. Your jaw will be going over the water, lad. None of that. I know, will do, Paul. Slim's brilliant, you know. Slim's one of the ones that there's only like 3 I think I've got on it, actually Instagram. I get so many fucking thingies on Instagram, you know, to obviously be friends with whoever else. And honestly, I'm talking like 100, 150, but I speak to maybe 40 behind the scenes, but there's only like a handful not even a handful. I'll be dead honest. The ones actually I've got to speak to on YouTube is actually Slim, Dave Smithers, and Karen. Don't get me wrong, I do get to speak to fucking loads and loads each day. I mean, but I mean, yeah, only 3 people that I've let into me live, people. But I speak to obviously loads of people behind the scenes, so don't worry. I mean, like WhatsApps, whatever else. So, and we're back. Yeah, we're back. Karen, yeah, I've just put my last live there. Just put basically you won't be able to see it yet because I've just done it. I've changed the title to "We're Here For You, Jeff." So I've changed it. So the last live was for our Jeff. Just let him know. So the last live, the title is Jeff, we're here for you, fella. They want to put RIP or whatever else, you know what I mean? People be thinking all kinds. So just basically, we're here for you to let. We don't have to let any idiots know or whatever else. We know. So yeah, we're here for you, Jeff. I've changed the title too, so let him know. The last live was for fucking Jeff's mum, basically. So Tyson, what's happening, bro? What's happening, my brother? Tyson, mate. Always in your Tyson, mate. Fucking hell. Is that your favourite fighter as well, then? Would you say Tyson, yeah? Oh, no, not even Sweden. No, it's not, honestly, man. It's not. Yeah, would just that your family all good, Daryl? You know what, mate? Thanks for asking, brother. All good, you know, mate, yeah? Yeah, it sounds as said, I've got sorted out the new job today for Monday. So I'll be working for the solicitors based in Scotland, but I'm obviously work from home. Daughter's good, partner's good, brothers are good, mates are good. Yeah, nice one, brother. Big love, lad. So yeah, you can never write this shit, could you, in life? How mad it works. So it's anyone that's popping in now. Life's absolute berserk, isn't it? If you think about it, you know, in regards to like life could be so good, and then bang, shit's the fan, or shit could be hitting the fan every day, and then bang, you get a fucking good news. You just never know what's around the corner, people. That's why you gotta live every second of every minute. and make life as precious as it can be, and just make sure you got no regrets in life as well. It's the way forward. You want to moping around and whatever else, and next week I'll speak to such and such. No, if you go and fucking speak to your loved ones right now, lazy bastards, and get a grip. What I'm gonna do for you? No, I wouldn't do that. Smoking too much as well. I actually smoke too much when I'm on lives, by the way. Really do. Literally fucking chimney pot. As I said, if fucking Father Christmas would have come to ours, even though it's not thingy anyway, but he is real for anyone to think. And after my 24-hour live, he would have tried to get down our chimney. He'd have just went back up and went, I'm not going in there. It's fucking rammed. Fuck that. Fucking chest feels like Santa's fucking arsehole. Honestly, it's not that much. But yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, so since we last speak, people, I just thought I'd like charge your phone because I couldn't really get to grips with it, regards to the last half an hour, the last live. With regards to me charger. It's the phone, you see. Bought a brand new charger again. Put the charger in, yeah. I had 15% when I checked. Put this brand new charger in. No words of a lie. 5 minutes later, I thought, I'm not even need to worry about that. Next one on my phone comes up 5% battery. I'm thinking, how is that? I've had you charging. What? So the new charger I bought was deleting the fucking battery. You couldn't write that shit. Told you, people, my life's absolutely off its fucking nuts. Just have bacon, sausage, bacon, sausage, chips, baked beans, fried onions. Nice, mate. No, lad, it's brand new, mate. It's only a year old before, lad. Swear down. You know me, lads, I don't miss about this, that, lad. Fucking hell, lad. I'm the best. Lad, yeah, it's charges that I'm getting. I literally fucking don't know. Weird. But I've got a charger there, right? Which is unbelievable. If I leave it on, say for I'm not on my phone, I leave it on charge for like 2 hours, it'll fucking fly like Android fly through where I'll get to like 100% battery. But when I take the charger out and then come on StreamYard, my phone just honestly eats it. So I've literally got to put. I told you the night, regards to me 24-hour live, I was down about 70 quid. Seriously, because I had my phone on charge for 24 hours. Yeah, I had eaten on for 24 hours. I went through 110 ciggies. I obviously had a bevy, and then went through a stage where I didn't, because I had to wait for the shop to open, so I had black coffees. I swear I was down about 70 quid. But I wouldn't change it for the world, people. What's happening, Cogo, bro? What's happening, Cogo, mate? Yeah, so you don't know all that. What's happening, PDC? Yes, brother. Or sister. So yeah, fucking hell. People, if you want to be really serious, yeah, no, my 24-hour live cost me at least 70, 80 quid. So the William, what's happening, mate? Big love to you and your family, bro. Yeah, you know why it's only 110? Because at one point when I did leave to go to garage, yeah, I got 10 sterling. I got 10 sterling menthol, to try and like chill it a bit. And that's why it was. So I was saying on my live, yeah, it could be 90 or 110 or 130, and obviously Tiggy boxes, it was 110. So lad, honest to God, and I'm not even messing. It could have been more. I put the heating was on for 24 hours, people. The lucky, my phone was in the charger for 24 hours. The booze, whatever else, honestly. Someone sent me 2 £10 super chats. So that's why it's, without them, I'm not messing. It would have been 90 or a one, honestly. I'm only just being honest. You know what I mean? You know me. Be honest. So yeah, it cost me, and I can't even replay my own fucking live back. Oh, you couldn't buy the shit, could you? I broke the record on YouTube. I spent the most money probably anyone spent on YouTube, and can't even watch it back. I had the most guests anyone's ever had, over 100 guests, brand new guest, not brand new. I mean, different guests. We had DJ, we had fucking duck races, quizzes. We had people staying up all night that they've never done before, like Mouse. Oh my god, it was a fucking unbelievable. Oh, it was brilliant, you know. Stay, what's happening, my mates? Get up there, stay the brother, the bro of all bros. Yes, Talina. Get up there, Talina. My fucking people that come my chat, you know. I'm blessed, man. Therefore broke the record. You know why I broke the record as well? Is not only that I can't watch it, whatever else, don't forget 12,417 comments. That's just under 12,500. Who's ever had that? just under 12,500 comments, over 100 different people. No one's ever had 10 on the live where there's a 3 or 4 in the back, and people had to go coming in and out for about an hour. Do you know what I mean? I had to like say to people in the backstage, you'll have to wait. Fucking hell, you struggle to get fucking 6 sometimes on the panel. I'm like telling people in the back chat, like I've got 10 on the panel, saying, listen, you'll have to wait. 7,000 were off you. Oh well, that's fucking nice, isn't it? No, honestly, unbelievable. Broke all records, and just unbelievable. I won't forget it. People coming on as well, just like, I couldn't even name people. People were saying yesterday when I done live, remember such and such, I was like, I didn't even know, like, even Lou Don come on, and like I was like, oh yeah, honestly, there was so many, it was unbelievable. Honest to God. So yeah, man, well, wow, honestly, and it goes to show you, doesn't it? You don't have to be on here and just go on at people and think, oh, just to get don't get me wrong, the numbers on certain channels at the moment, for them, like, just going on about people, the numbers they're getting is just unbelievable, isn't it? But listen, Big G, you best jump on today, Big G, because you're coming like one. Big G come onto the scene, you know, first being dead nice and all that, didn't he, Fly? And even literally now, all he does is just rip people in the chat now. What's changed with you, Big G? It's terrible, isn't he, now, Fly? I call him Big G, the big gimp. I'm going to call you Big Gimp from now on, Big G. Yeah, so Big Gimp, behave. And then he even jumped on our Tim's live, like the day after I was goosed. Once Tim went live, first time I jumped on our Tim's, and I thought, yeah, I'll jump on Tim's. There was loads of others, and I thought I'd jump on Tim's, and got big numbers, didn't it, Tim? Didn't it, Tim? So I thought I'd jump on. I've got time all day for our Tim, mate. Jumped on his. Obviously, we had like chat for a while. Spread the love, people. Listen, I'm just a normal person, just a YouTube channel. Off the back of Pablo's regards to wanting to go down his route, nothing has changed. The difference is with them in regards to obviously I try and obviously not. There's no difference actually. He's brilliant. I'm not even going to say nothing bad about him at all. Not to anyone really. But yeah, Big G the Gimp, Big Gimp. We start calling him Big Gimp. Yeah, Big Gimp. Yeah, his lives are good, and I enjoyed it. As I said, Tim, It's with you, Tim. When you do it, it's hard to sometimes because you do it randomly and whatever else. It always seems to be when like I'm fucking busy, Tim. So when I'm not busy, mate, I'm on there. Do you get me? You know what I mean? And I've always obviously always wanted channels to fly. I've always done everything in regards to getting channels where they are. Everyone always jumps on saying thank you. Oh, mate, don't even say thank you. I'm just on the ball, not daft. Big art. Definitely not daft behind the scenes. And I've got a big platform and everyone loves the channel. Real as they come. Put me cards on the table, with me heart, my chest, tie me ups, tie me downs. That's how it is. Simple. You can't get more real than me. Honest to God. And I'll jump on any other platform. You can't get more real than me, Honestly, I don't think you can. Not beating around the bush with myself, but don't think you can. I really genuinely don't think you can. I help everyone out, give everyone love. But not daft in the other way as well. Do you get me? It's crazy. Yes, Alan's. Anyone want the link? Not even putting on. No one wants it yet. Anyone want to put? Someone tell me put the link. I'll be fucking made up. But I don't mind still speaking, people. Fuck. Thursdays. Let's have a fucking bevy. Let's have a scream. Let's put the fucking shit right on the table, people. Well done as well before, mate. Anyone jumped up before this, that, and that. I speak to our this, that. Yes, people. Yes, my people. Respect Mr. Mr. The score, mate. Art me sleeve. Fucking not daft. Big art, lad. Simple. Big love to you and your family, Mr. England. Anyway, bro. And everyone in the chat. Massive love to everyone. Yourselves and your family, yeah. Here's the fucking gimp now.
Hey up, Mr. Motivator, how you doing? You alright? Get your lycras on.
Oh yeah, remember them days of Mr. Motivator, lad? Oh fucking hell, lad. You know what this matter? Like everyone used to right, get up, go down. Oh mate, looking back now, fuck me, mate. Crazy, wasn't it? What's happening, BP?
I'm fucking cleaning
it. You're obsessed me in these fucking cycling shorts.
Hey, blame Fly. He started that off, mate. Not me. He started it off. I've just continued it.
To carry it on that I'm like the best in the business, lad. Look why I done the background for you. See the colours? Do you know what I mean? Didn't you get onto that? I done that. If you would have been listening, lad, the other day, I said, yeah, for the ripping bastard that just wound me up with like cycling shorts because I don't know where they come from. Lad, if I had cycling shorts, lad, I'd like burn them. And like honestly, so fast. I've never had cycling shorts in my life, so I just said the other day, I'm gonna put colours for cycling shorts to be backstage. But you weren't here, Big G, was you? You little beaut.
Oh no, sorry. I was busy last weekend, mate.
Don't be silly. Don't be silly. What do you want?
Well, Big Gimp, Big G, sorry.
Hey, up sausage fingers, how you doing?
All right, mate.
Brother.
Yeah, all good.
All good.
Not a lot, mate. Yeah. All
yeah.
good.
So Tim, with regard to your lives, mate, it's as I said, like you just do them random and that. seems to be regarded that when I go on my phone, because I'm not on YouTube all the time, do you get me? And then I go on like my notification and when I do fucking thingy and like you've done a live and like I feel bad then I've not been there and that. So when I'm there, lad, I'm there, do you know what I mean? But when I'm not,
I know that, mate. I know that. I respect that as well. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
That's
don't
what
think he's been on mine yet anyway, so.
Oh, Big G uses where he goes, mate. As I said, he's the big gimp, isn't he?
I do what I want.
The biggest flip-flop on YouTube.
Yeah, I do what I want. No, I come back to my home. This is my home and flies. Darrell's and flies. They're my home.
Big G's got so many feet because he needs that many flip-flops. So he must have about 12 different feet, yeah? Because he needs flip-flops on every single foot. So he basically...
True story.
Gee, so sorry to... Yeah, but at least he's honest that he's on 20 different platforms a day. That's not your fault, Big G, lad.
I love it as you were saying, big art, which is true, mate. Big art, but small sausage.
How do you know that, mate? Fuck, lad. Have you ever been on a helicopter? Hey, come back to mine and I'll show you me chopper.
Fucking hell, you're not another Jackie.
What's going on here?
That's what I was saying. There's a chat at line for you there, boys. Ever been on a helicopter? Ever been on a helicopter, girl? Nah, no. Come back to mine and I'll show you me chopper.
Are you back at work now, anyway?
Yeah, I'm back Monday, mate. Yeah, back.
Some of us got to work, like.
Yeah, mate, you know what? I thought I was not going to be in the fucking claims game, didn't I? I've just come off the fucking solicitors. As I said, I've only fucking entered that because regarding obviously the fatalities and that, and something's popped up now regarding obviously working for like fucking Scottish solicitor, man. Oh, fucking hell. So yeah, from Monday, mate, yeah, I'm back in the claims game again. For everyone in Scotland, basically.
Follow the money, mate. Follow the money. That's what I'm doing now. Fuck that. I can't be arsed working for the rest of my life. I want to retire at 55.
So you only got a year left then?
Big love to you and the family, Donny, mate. Big up, not net, eh? Yeah, you know what? Life's in mad, isn't it? As I said, we were speaking really the last one. In regards to Jeff. I've even dedicated the last live for him.
Yeah, life's too short, isn't it? It really is. Like,
you tell Smeg Layden, he's like Roy Cropper, Big G. He's like Roy Cropper. He probably looks like him as well.
Roy Cropper.
Roy Cropper. I was waiting for fucking Norris to come out, you know, at the corner shop.
No, that's your older brother, that. So they basically in your area, Tim, they basically call Big G and his probably brother the corner shop boys. Or the cafe boys.
The cafe boys said better, like, you know.
Yeah, the cafe boys or the party boys. Oh, fucking mad, isn't it? But yeah, you know what, you couldn't write this shit, you know, with regards to what happens in life. And as I said, yeah, anyone didn't know, yeah, Jeff was on last night. He was on for about 1 hour. He'd give us all brilliant stories, didn't he? And you both weren't here. Actually, was you little fucking gremlins?
I was going to say, who's Jeff? Sorry, I don't know who Jeff is.
Joanne Graham's partner.
Oh, yes, I have seen him, because he used to have a joint account.
Yeah, that's the one. So he come on last night and he done he was speaking, you know, about to just his life, and he's brilliant, you know. And Joanne come on early, you know, my last live, and come on early and said, just to let everyone know, and he told me to tell you, has passed away at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Who did?
Jeff's mum.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah. So
sad,
they come on the chat earlier. He said he couldn't come on in a bit. I said, I just changed the last live to where are you for you, Jeff fella? You know, one of them. And it goes to show you regards to someone with he's so like animated. He wants to give you life stories, and he's got loads of stories, and just one of them brilliant fellas, you know, you can listen to all day type thing. If you're in a queue shopping and he's behind you, And I'll say to him, lads, fucking hell, these are ages, aren't they? He's one of them that'll go, lads, yeah, and then we'd end up speaking for ages. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, we had bad news this morning. Yeah, one step beyond. Big love to you and your family.
One step beyond.
That's what I'm saying. You've got to love your loved ones, and you just never know what fucking time changes in seconds, people. Do you get
you got to live your life till the fall on you.
If he wants to reach out anyway, I think there's enough people here and here that have got an experience of that, man. So, you know.
Yeah. That's it. And it's all about, like, regards to people on here. And the difference is, just be yourselves. I'd rather buy into, like, me, myself, as I've said, I've always fucking done my channel. I've always put my cards on the table. I've always said me ups and downs. No bullshit, no hidden agenda, nothing. And obviously got fucking unbelievable channel now with unbelievable people. Just be yourself, and there's too many people on here that just chat absolute bollocks. That is, do you know what I mean? And honestly, it just come on, speaking. We're here to fucking support each other. I'm not here for regards. I want to be a roasting channel, mate. I could fucking up my game in seconds, mate. I'd have 200 in seconds. And I'd have fucking making sure people be putting their number in the backstage. Put it, you know what I mean? But listen, I live in a normal life behind YouTube where I can fucking sort stuff myself. On here, you've got to be nice and that. So just pipe yourselves down, maggots, and chill out. Just be yourselves.
Oh, you're making me feel bad now.
Right.
I always roast you.
No, carry on, mate. No, fucking hell, those big thing roast me still, man. Yeah, fucking hell, lad. Yeah, it wouldn't be normal without you fucking roasting me, lad. Fucking hell, mate. I'm waiting for it, lad. You get me? I'm like that, bite me tongue still.
You only live once, don't you, man? You might as well enjoy yourself while you're here. Eh?
Yeah, that's it. What's happening, Gav, mate? Big love, lad.
Oh, the big ginger Yeti's in. Come on, Yeti, lad.
Same with yourself, Tim. Like, serious note, no spring chicken as well, lad, are you? Do you know what I mean? Life is precious, Tim, isn't it, lad?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you never know what comes tomorrow. Like, you know, yeah.
It is, isn't it, lad? And especially
could get hit by a bus tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right then. Or get checked under one.
Yeah.
But the mad thing is, with regards to how bad that is, where people say that, the crazy thing is, you could be in bed all day and like you can feel ill, and then go to the doctors and you found something on your body. You can't just when it's your time, it's your time. So don't you?
Yeah,
even
absolutely.
if you're safe indoors, you might have fucking hurt yourself inside your body because you've not been active, and now you've got something wrong with yourself. So
yeah, and that's what that does happen as well. Like, you know,
of course it does, mate.
Yeah,
fucking hell, like it's the same regards to like fucking anything in life. Like HGV drivers, they could be fucking driving, making loads of money, and their body mightn't be used to where like they're not used to be sitting down fucking 14 hours a day. Something could happen to them. Something could happen in regards to like myself, in regards to like being obviously on the phone and stopping our headphones in and speaking. I could have fucking something bad to eating, or it could be hereditary, regards to where you think you're sweet and everything's going fine, but you found out that your great granddad had a problem. All of a sudden, you went to doctors and you've got a problem. Life's too short, mate.
Yeah, you gotta live it to the full on you. You know, I don't care what anybody says.
Instead of just saying definitely. It, just do it. Honestly, yeah. I want you best make sure this year, Tim, that you get back into your rally drive, and you get me, not just bullshit.
Oh, I go into in the summer. The summer I'll be back out. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because I'll be right on you if you haven't. Do you know what I mean? Because
it'd
be fucking bullshit then that you're saying. Do you get me?
Just fucking. I'll be getting some GoPros and all that, putting them to the car, to the windscreen, and go out. Yeah.
And what got you into the rally driving then, lad?
Well, I seen this car for sale that Mexico I had, and I thought, I fancy a bit of rallying, like, so I bought it. I only bought it for about $2,000, like it was fucking rough as fuck, like, and I thought I could do a bit of rallying, like, so I put it in the garage, like,
Yeah.
and prepped it up for rallying, like.
And where did that come from? With regards to like your area, was it something that you like in school and that made you?
I've always been into sort of like rallying and, you know, cars and all that. Like, yeah, I've had a couple of cars and back in the day, like, you know, some Fiat Uno turbos and good old classic cars.
Yeah, the real reason
is actually a big fucking happy birthday for you, Mr. England, tomorrow, bro. Don't worry about that. So yeah, with regards to that, then Tim, was there many mates in your school that was you different when you thinking to yourself and more about like the cars and that? Was there many people in your school that were into it or what?
No, not really. What got me, like, my dad was always under a different car. You know, he'd always buy them and sell them on, and that's how I got. He's had some good cars as well. The old Triumphs he's had the Princesses. He's always been under the car and the bonnet, you know. Yeah, so that's why I learned. Like,
he actually twat cars.
You what?
You were twacking cars, really, weren't you?
Yeah.
So it's little things like that, isn't it? So obviously, if anyone asks you the question again, so that's where you really got it from, then, your dad, yeah?
Yeah, I suppose I have, yeah.
Because
he's not here at the moment, right, obviously,
it's the same in regards to obviously growing up myself. You know, and obviously my dad, and they're into like Pink Floyd, and obviously that. So I would just listen to it, you know, because it was on anyway. And you get used to that music and whatever else. And some people didn't like you wouldn't believe, like my younger brother, like even though he listened to the same as me, but everything my mum and dad loved, I loved. So all their music and like all what my dad done, all what my mum done, I loved all that. So it was a case of my dad was absolutely nutcase. My mum was like the middle ground, and I was in the middle where literally my dad was like to say, listen, don't be daft, don't be silly, get your fucking head on your shoulders. And my mum was like, listen, have your manners and respect. So it was a case of middle ground where it was like, listen, you built it off both of them then. So it was a case of, listen, my life's going to be, I'm not going to be daft, I'm going to have manners and respect as well. And it breeds off your family and that, and it's crazy how it works, isn't it?
It's a dying trait, though, isn't it? No,
what was
nowadays.
Big G in school? What did you think? What was like going to be like? You thought, oh, this is going to be my job, or what's going to be goals in life?
Well, when I was at school, fucking hell, I was into. It was mainly football. It was just all about football. For me. And then as soon as I got to 16, I got a bad knee injury, and it was just like game over. I have to go get a real job. I ended up going to be a fucking window cleaner of all things. Once that happened, but I put all my eggs in one basket. You know, it was literally football, and it was just like once that was over, fucking hell, that was traumatic. That.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I've always been like the best in my area of football. I used to play for the Reps and played at Goodison twice, been on Sky Sports twice, broke the Guinness World Record. Honestly, so with regards to
you the cameraman, were you Darryl or what?
No, mate, I was the boy. Yeah, really, the only time I've never been the goal scorer for the team is when one year I literally had like a groin injury, and it took me out, and then I went back too early, being too eager, and it took me out for another 8 weeks. And you know what, mate? I think
you could have come professional then.
I think he only played like 15 games, and I scored 26. And one of the lads who played must have played I think like 39 games. He only beat me by 1 goal. The only time in my whole life that I've never played for the team. Always top leading goal scorer, always, mate. And I'm one of them. I was always one of them. If we win 3-0, and I score Natsuk, but I've hit the post, I'm walking off the pitch wounded. I'm wounded. I have not scored that. So honestly, I mean,
own goals, were they or
no, mate. I was honestly, and my dad, you see, well done. He said, yeah. I said, nah, Dad, I shouldn't be hitting the post there. And there's other chances, you know, in regard to when it could have got a yard sooner, and like the ref gives offside, and you know you're clearly on. and wind me up.
That's dedication, that, isn't it?
Oh, mate, dedication, yeah, of course, match of the day, mate. Repeat.
Selection was more ruthless back then as well, Daryl. You know, sometimes your face had to fit.
I'm always in the line, so I'm always looking, bang, bang, I'm gone, literally gone. So I'm always one of them. So I'll say to the midfielder, always our games, I'll always have the midfielders, and I'll say, listen, always when you're in, you cut through your midfielder, I'll shout to you 1-2, yeah. That means pass that. So when you pass the ball to me, the defender thinks that I'm passing it back. What I'll do, I'll change my body shape. I'll meg myself, and I'm in on goal, and I'm one-on-one with the keeper. Look one way, you take it round the keeper. It's easy. And as I said, I've done well in football, mate. And
I think if you're one-on-one with the keeper, you got to be hitting the back of the net.
It's always with your eyes. Yeah, it's always with your eyes. You look. It's always with your eyes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You look dead easy.
You were a striker then, Daryl?
Striker, mate. Yeah.
Left back in the changing rooms.
I was left back or left wing.
Lad, I remember everything, mate. I scored 69 out of 71 penalties. And I'll never forget the two. And you know what's mad? I have nightmares of the two I missed. And you know what? Can't even hardly remember the others. And I remember the two.
Mad, isn't it?
Wow. You know what, mate? It fucking drives me insane. And you know the crazy thing about it, the keeper was lucky on both, because I'm not going into it. Drives me insane. You know how competitive I am. So as I said, if we win 2-1, and I've scored one, another lad scored one, and we win 2-1. I'm thinking of what I should have just dinked it over the keeper on that occasion. Oh, lad, I've always been like that. So that's what's always drove me to be the fucking best at everything I do, and that's why I've always been the best salesman, the best at anything I do. Not beating on the bush. You've got to be like that.
Take my hat off to you, mate. Yeah.
You got pissed off. Our man used to go, "What are you doing?" Everyone was all over us. Lad was won the cup and everything. I'm like, nah, did you see that?
Still missed that goal, like, yeah.
See that header, lad? That keeper saved. No, lad, it's a brilliant save. Nah, lad, I should have headed it down, not over them. Honestly, I've always been like that. Mad fucking freak. I've always been like that anyway. But yeah,
you must have played with some people that's made it then. Those like, have you ever played with Rooney or out like that?
Yeah, well, Wayne Rooney used to play in the same pitches as us, so he was in the years below us. So yeah, he used to play for the East Villa. We used to play for the team like 3 years above. I used to play up front. Well, look at. I used to play up front with Billy Painter. I played for Paul Vale, Lee Trundle. Look at Liam Smith. I've told you this loads of times. That's why I know Beefy Smith. I used to play up front with him for all top old boys. Look at him on soccer AM, and look at him on doing the heads the balls with Jamie Carragher in the ring for the fight. I told you.
Yeah, I see that.
You see what I mean? I used to play up front with him. I think you know him.
So what happened then? Right?
I was well better than him. I was better. Like, just to let you know.
Yeah. Sure you was.
I mean, all that life I was, mate.
Why didn't you carry on then? Was there any reason, or was it just injury? Like,
no, I carried on, mate. I won everything, like amateur wise, yeah. Got me football coaching level 1, level 2.
Have you? Oh, nice one.
Yeah. And you know the mad thing about it? I've done it with Dave. My first football coach. I'm a mad Liverpool fan. I've done my first football coaching with Dave Watson in Belfield, Everton's old training grounds, and I've done my football coaching the next one about 18-20 months ago, and it was with Dave Watson again. And Dave Watson had only done, like, he'd not done it for 12 months, and ended up being where I was with him again. I've got a massive thingy with Everton. I'm a Liverpool fan through and fucking through, but I used to play for, get on this, I used to play for Everton, the community. I used to play for the best. So what happened was, there's a team called Everton Community, yeah, and it was the best deaf teams in all the UK. But you allowed 8 players out of 21 to be not deaf, and I got picked, to play with them, and I used to have to fucking wear a brand new bastard Everton kit every week. I used to give it to me.
That was getting, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we used to but we didn't even play at Goodison once for that. So we played at Everton's females ground. I used to give my younger brother and my mates, all the brand new Everton kits. But it come to the point, because the manager said to us at one point, he said, "So who's taking the Everton kits?" And for like about fucking 3 months, I went, "Well, it's not me, is it? I'm fucking turning up with my Liverpool top." Do you know what I mean? Because I had a Liverpool top. I went, "It's not me, is it?"
I'm going to have to jump off, mate. I got somebody at the door. All right, I'll catch you later.
See you in a bit, lad.
See you later.
So get on this, Big G. So it's like he wouldn't even like look at me because I was like, I'm turning up, because I had Liverpool training kits and that, So he was like, so it come to the point, where I didn't even know. He come to the point where he was naming the kits on the sly. He said to me in the back, he said, I can have a word. We'd won 2-1 as well. I didn't even actually score, but I mean, obviously, fucking played well, played the full game, and I thought, he's gonna have I hope he's having a go at me for fucking not scoring because I love all that. And he said, with what we done, we had to do. We fucking put 3 different numbers, and we said we're gonna watch the numbers. It's you that took the 3 kits, I went, "Oh, lads," I went, "Yeah." He went, "What the fuck?" He went, because I was the best, do you know what I mean? He said, "So it's been you then for the last 4 months?" He went, "To be honest, I'm not asked." I went, "Yeah, lad." He went, "If you're working out," he said, "something you would load Everton £1,200 or something, because of all the kits every week. Because it's a full kit. I used to take the sock, the short. I used to give them to all my mates and everything. These are brand new kits. You wore it once and then you didn't have to worry." So I used to just fucking put them in my bag. And he said, "About £1,200. I said, "Well, I said, how are we going to get dingy this?" He said, "We've got a semi-final next week." And it was our team. They beat us 3-1 the week before. He said, "We get through that, I'll say nothing, and I'll give you 5 extra kits." I went, "All right." So I spoke to mates and that. They're like, so all my mates would come and say, they were like, "I want one, I want one, and I want one." You know what I mean? So everyone watched them that. Oh, lads, we ended up winning 4-3 in extra time on my mum and dad's life. I ended up scoring all 4 goals, didn't I? All 4, and I'm not messing. 2 of them were absolute worldies. You know what he's done? Right? Down, said to me, right, who's the most important person that you know? And I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Regards to Everton." I said, "Well, my brother, but I've been giving them to mates." He said, 2 season tickets. So what happened was, I got my younger brother a season ticket. And I tell you what, there was fucking murder with my mates for fucking ages when I mentioned that, mate, because I've never had so many mates in all my life, lad. Everyone was banging down to me and everything, lad. Going, "Lads, I've known you from fucking this and that and all that, lads. I wish I just mentioned one." And lads, it come to it. I had never had so many mates at my door, all Everton fans, going, "What's happening, lads?" I'm like,
"Yeah, give these tickets."
My mindset was like, no season tickets. I only had 2 choices. This is season tickets for next season. Obviously, my younger brother got one. Lad, honestly, it caused me so much shit in the end. What actually happened was, I said to them, it was, lads, you couldn't write this shit. So what happened was, we had having a chill out. So what happened was, we done it because it come to 12 different people, and we done a FIFA tournament. So whoever won the FIFA tournament had the Evertonians got the season ticket. Lad, I'm not messing about. The telly could have got smashed up. When they got beaten, the fucking, because it had to be like a knockout. Oh, mate, it's never been so. And you know what? Done me head in after it. Oh, bollocks hasn't fucking been in contact with me since, because I didn't give them the season ticket. Oh, lad, your mates are them, mate. They was fucking up, though, lad.
Yeah, the fucking fled straight away.
What are we mates now? Season ticket. Get on this. I've still been a season ticket holder till this day. And he takes his son, and he makes sure he gets to see, his son's like 8 now. He's fucking right into the toffees. Do you know what I mean? So the good point is it worked out well. That won the thingy. That stuck. That he still kept the season ticket, because what I said is, you need to make sure, obviously, you're buying this, that you're carrying on. And yeah, fucking hell, we're talking 14 years later, mate. Yeah,
Jesus.
still massive fucking, still in the same seat. And you know the mad thing about it? My brother entered this about 6 years ago. Little boring bastard.
It's nice he's passing it on to his kids as well, next generation.
Yeah. Oh, lads, I've got loads of stories, mate. You couldn't rate it. So,
you
anyone
was
want to
into
jump
rugby
on?
league as well, weren't you?
I done my Rugby League award with St. Helens. Oh, mate, yeah. Rugby League award. Same with them, mate. Their hands are like shovels. I'm not miss shuffles. Proper shovels, though. And yeah, we played the game on the Friday. It was a free bar, free buffet. Got to get on the pitch at half time. Kicker obviously bang right in the middle over the goal. The drift. Everyone, few of the others who obviously got through as well. They were terrible kicking. I was like that. Well, they wouldn't let me have another go. Me being me, like I was grabbing the ball, going, go on, and they were going, no, you've had your kick. I was like, oh, I can't. So then we got up at half time, but we beat Harlequin. So I'm massive, not massive, but I'm a St. Helens, the Saints rugby.
Was it
rugby
league or union then that you played?
League, rugby league.
Yeah.
I've never been a big fan of. I've only been a big fan of rugby union when it's England itself. I'm not one of them that watch Salford, fucking Harlequins, fucking Bath Saracens and all that, Leicester. Yeah, rugby league.
I'm a Wigan Warriors fan as well.
Well, yeah. Oh, so the Wigan Warriors came to us, mate. I'm a Saints fan. I'm made that you said that, mate. I cannot wait till meet what you use next then. Is right, mate. So let me put, you're all right to stay there a sec?
Yeah, go for gold, mate.
Someone jump on as well, people. Big love to everyone in the chat. Fun, did the girls jump on? One of the girls jump on as well. I think the kids are sitting next to me watching. Big love to the fucking kids, Joanne.
Get Baldilocks on. Where's Fly?
Yeah. I know, yeah. Tell him, Big G. Yeah, I've always been rugby leagues all the way, mate. As I said.
I don't like them. I hate union, rugby league.
Well, remember Leeds Rhinos to the year? Remember Castleford Tigers?
Yeah.
To the year? When they had fucking... And you know what the mad thing is? It's a different winner every year. You've got Warrington Wolves. Obviously, they're doing well. But then, obviously, there's always going to be problems with regards to... It's always going to be battle with regards to Saints, Warrington Wolves, Wigan Warriors, Leeds Rhinos. But now, you've got all the newcomers.
Yeah, they're coming back though. St. Helens, they're coming back strong.
Yeah, we are.
I think it was down to ownership, really, of St. Helens. Since they've been taken over, they've slowly coming back.
Northern King, but big love to you and your family, bro. Didn't you see it there, mate? 2 secs then, Big G, mate. Tell them to jump on, brother.
Come on, Baldilocks. Where are you? Oh, we even got Aldi in chat. Come on, Aldi, get on. Help a Yorkie out here. Get yourself on panel. Hey, up Northern King's in, the biggest mincer of the Northeast. Where's he gone anyway? Is he charging his phone or something? You still haven't replaced your phone, have you, Darryl? Oh, Paperboy Mick Johnson's in. You best have got your round done, lad. Well, you boring set of twats. Come on, Smithers, you'll get yourself up, lad. London Kane, I've never come across you before. Well, welcome, mate. Just so you know, Northern King goes walking his dogs with a pink tutu on, pink cycling shorts. Spurs and Man City. Man City will absolutely tank Spurs. They're absolutely shit at the minute, Mr. England. Friggin' Harry Kane couldn't hit a barn door. Oh, don't be like that, Vander. Come on. I see Mr. Craig was making moves on you yesterday, Vander. Go on, Mr. Craig, lad. I think he wants to get arm deep in you, lass. Oh, someone's at the door. So what everyone's been up to today then? Start pulling in chat. What's been going on? Has there been any shenanigans on YouTube? That's where I should start really. There's always shenanigans on YouTube. Oh, this is all Facebook stalking, Vander.
Hey,
Hey, old lad, how are you doing?
he's getting like Pablo, him, isn't he? Nicking off all the time.
I know, he's well, to be fair, his battery's shagged in it on his phone.
Well, that's what he's saying.
Yeah,
You know
good
what I mean?
point. He could be calling us out, couldn't he?
Yeah, it's getting a bit too regular now, like. Can't use that excuse all the time, mate. I mean, we've all had charger problems, but...
I know, he's on a friggin' minter as well, is Darryl. He can't afford him to spend a new phone.
Exactly, all the donations he gets and that.
I know. He's probably got employed a little Indian fella out in India. Probably got him on payroll.
Probably trying another pair of cycling shorts on.
Well, you know what he's like for his fucking cycling shorts.
There's
Either that
one
or
for
Mr.
it.
Motivator videos. It's one or other, innit?
No, he's got all extra booze, mate.
Oh, here he
Booze,
is.
mate.
There
He's
he
the host here.
Not asking about today. Booze, mate.
Daryl, you know them dogs? Yeah. The dogs, the litter, yeah?
Yeah.
That's how big they're gonna grow to, mate.
Wow. It's crazy,
They are.
isn't it?
Saw you short all the day, mate. They are absolutely gorgeous. Them dogs.
I know.
Yeah, she's like 6 stone now. He's 6 stone.
She's 6 stone. Jesus.
Yeah. If she sprawls out here, can you see the size of her there? I don't know if you can get it all. Like that's just sprawled out there.
Is she an XL then?
18-month-old. Excellent, too.
Dad is.
Her dad is, yeah.
Bloody hell.
But that's a full length rug. That she sprawled out there, the full length of that rug, just about.
What's the name?
What is it?
Pfizer?
Oh, she's called Fizer. FYZA.
Put our Lou on. Put my Lou on. Turn the camera off, like. Turn the camera off, like. Let's speak to our Lou.
Go on then.
All right.
Hey up, Lou.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Fucking
Steady away.
better now.
See, we do spend time together.
On YouTube.
Mike, who said you didn't? Oh, Big G.
We're actually on the same setting. You've got Daryl and G, right? Do you call a sofa a settee or a sofa or a couch?
Couch, mate.
Settee.
Couch.
It's a settee, isn't it?
It's a settee, mate, yeah.
Right, so here's another one for you, right? You know in your kitchen, you know your sideboards, what you do all your cooking on and all that, and it's a sideboard, isn't it? Kitchen sideboard.
Bench.
Yeah.
She calls it a bench. It's a bench. A bench is something you get in the park, isn't it?
I just call it kitchen side.
Kitchen side, yeah, worktop, not a bench.
Listen,
honestly, the Northern King, right, is from the same area.
Bench, I'm going for the bench.
What's the Northern King saying? Because he's from Durham, right? And I'm from Middlesbrough, right? But some of the words they use up here is unreal.
I was gonna say she's from down south. Are you sure she's from north?
I'm trying to think of some others that like you just can't get your head around what they say up here.
Isn't it mad? I like, you know, with regard to when like Big G first go on the scene, he's just like a wind-up merchant now, isn't he? Have you gone onto it, people? The last because he's into like this like he's just the last 4 weeks. He's just a wind-up merchant now, isn't he, Big G?
Well, I blame Phil Graham, to be fair.
So you're
going to say he hasn't got that off us, Darryl.
Yes, you're the following on leader then, Big G, are you, mate?
To be fair, like when me and Fly are in chat on we usually troll you, don't we?
Yeah, you wind me up non-stop. I love that, but I mean, no, I don't mind that. I prefer that, but I mean, I wind just back up by not putting any comments on the screen and not even like replying to them, which is even better. No, but Big G, I can see it on the chats though. It's like you know what the chats don't, mate. And you just all you do is just like rip people all day, mate. I'm like, fucking Big G hasn't got an art at all, mate.
Well, you know, it's the lowest form of wit. Lowest form of wit, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, Big G. You can't get nothing around me, mate. Even though I'm not on YouTube and I don't even like think you put in comments, I'm watching stuff like. And you've
it's all bad. I'm not like that all the time.
You know that. What was the last good comment you ever put to someone?
Right.
See, when you say imagine saying I could name it fucking every 5 minutes, me. He's like which day or month? Do you get me?
No, to be honest though, I did have a decent conversation with Big G last night. We had a bit of football talk.
No, honestly, he's fucking class. Don't change, by the way, but we've got to rip it as well. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, give as good as you get. You know what I mean? Then.
Yeah, you haven't got a heart like, but you're funny. Do you get me? you want them like to have a pint with, But you know, if it was a bad day, you're not ringing you for support. You get me?
Oh, well, you could ring me anytime you want, mate. Are you calling me Tin Man, basically, aren't you?
No, fucking hell, Tin Man would be gutted.
He's the type of bloke anywhere he can go for a round of drink. It could be his round and like without taking his hands out of his pocket.
You know what? He's one of them. Yeah, get on this. And so I seen it online. Yeah, I was in stitches. So someone, funny enough, they had a video. Yeah, of like the last time you had like had a pint, you know, in the boozer. Remember before COVID happened? And you had a video. Yeah, the next time they doing a round. Yeah, and this lad said, "Hang on," he said, "I bought the last round 2 years ago." And he went, "Are you fucking messing, lad? Did you remember you were the last round 2 years ago?" And he went, yeah, I was. He went, "Lads, on a serious note, mate, get COVID or something and fuck off." Oh, it was unbelievable. It was brilliant, you know. And you know what? They end up saying, like, "Listen, lad, we love you, lad, but you're not in our gang no more." It was from down south or something. And he even said, "Listen, well, hang on. I'm not asked." He said, "Lads, we worked it out yet as well. When you come out, lad, you'll go first round when there's 3 of us. But then when there's 12 of us, you'll be in the 12. You'll get 11 pints, and then you get off." And he went, "Oh, lad, you just have to watch it back. Long story short, just a tight bastard, and I reckon it's Big G all over, lad."
Yeah, he's the one who always gets out the taxi without paying, and you know, scrounges a lift.
One of them that doesn't give anyone the bar staff or the taxi driver a tip. You know,
I always give tips. I always give tips. You know,
we don't know that though, do we?
If I'm ever at a bar, I'll get shots in all the time.
No, lad, we can only go off what you're saying in chats and stuff, mate. What do you reckon, Fly? He's one of them. "I'll buy you the pint, lad," or what? Lad, I'll buy you the pint and like a shot, mate.
Someone said to me, "What's Big G like?" I said, "He's all right. He'll let you do out for him."
Oh, lad, yeah, he's the local Joey in this area. Do you want one of them? But he'll mention it the day after. "Well, why did do that for you?"
Well, I would get Fly a pint, but half a pint would be sufficient for him. You know what I mean? He likes his travels.
Daryl, I don't believe that either off Vanda there. She reckons she always tips the taxi driver.
But honestly, on a serious note, though, we've got to give credit as well. Big G, it's been a even though it's horrible giving Big G compliments, it's been a pleasure meeting Big G, hasn't it, Fly? He's brilliant, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Well, he was a latecomer, right? Let's get it right. He popped into my chat, and I'd been doing lives for ages, and I noticed him straight away. But fair play to him. Jumped straight on the panel, you know what I mean?
No one's saying nothing to my Vonda, mate. She, whenever Vonda says that, "I believe Vonda before you, Big G," don't even start that one, kid.
It's like when Vanda says she gave the taxi driver a tip, what she means is she told him where all the offers were on for the next week.
Yeah,
I'll literally give a tip because she's a fake taxi driver, isn't she?
Or she'll give him a tip in like pennies or 2 pences.
It goes to show you, though. You know, it's so annoying, and this is not just like I'm just being honest myself. Goes to show you, like, annoying in regards, when like you do certain lives and whatever else, I'm made up everyone in the chat. Fuck, I'm not even on. Goes to show you, though, when like others alive and there's like there's made on the channels that like some people just don't want to. They just want to stick to the murder channels. How crazy is that, man? Oh, lad, in a crazy, lad. But it's
still going on, though, isn't it? Still going on now as we speak.
But that's what I'm saying. But it's mad though, because I get the way they come from, because some days you do want to just watch certain ones of thingy, but not myself. Like, but I mean, certain channels I just can't even watch no more. It's like the same old shit, different day, just a same person. Or, but people just love it on YouTube, and you know what? The difference is, I've got 10 messy members, by the way. Pablo's only got 9. He's got nearly 10.
I heard that, yeah.
Couldn't write that shit, could you? Wow. You couldn't write it, could you?
And this for all the guys in the chat. For all the guys in the chat, right? See this. They're called flowers. You get your girlfriend them sometimes. They get your brownie points. Yeah.
Smooth fly.
Yeah.
Smooth.
So Big G's one of them who just buy them a card and put in the card. Oh, the day after. Oh, sorry, I didn't know your birthday was yesterday. He's one of them, isn't he, Fly?
He's the one of them who goes past the crematorium, isn't it, on the way to his girlfriend?
Oh, the garage where the 99p ones. Oh, you know what?
Where they're going a bit weird.
I picked that myself. You want to see how hard I picked it out? You know, taking the label off. He's one of them, lad.
What was Luke's response, Fly? Was it, what have you done wrong?
Oh, she was like, oh, another bunch of flowers. Bloody hell. I pick them all the time, you know what I mean? The others hadn't even died.
I'll tell you what, you done well on your birthday, mate, innit?
Didn't I?
Well. I'll tell you what,
my bedroom's still full of wrapping paper. I haven't opened half the stuff. I haven't even turned my new laptop thing on yet, you know.
Oh, haven't you, mate? No.
I'm still on my phone.
All the ripping aside, he is an absolute moonhead. Boring bastard. Horrible man. But we love him, you know. And that's you, G.
True story.
Still in the wrapper.
How come you haven't set it up yet, man? Jesus Christ.
No, I'm bad, aren't I? Look, it's even got its own little stand thing, look. What I worked out, look at that. Alright, there it is.
Get it rigged up.
Yeah.
I bet it's already preloaded. All you have to do is switch it on.
Right, I'm going to turn it on for you, right? This is only the second time that I've turned it on, look. Fully charged.
You know what? Who's singing that, Joe Mencho?
It hasn't even got anything loaded into it yet, G.
No, it's going on to Google Play Store, man. And get them downloaded.
She might have bought you one with the knockoff one, lad. Well, you got
like I said, it come with the instructions, so and all the charger wire was there with it, and it had cellophane around it, so I knew it was original, like knew it was legit.
I tell you what, you got looked after though, didn't you, mate?
Oh, didn't I? Look at the guidelines there. Look at the. How am I supposed to read that?
Let's do a day. Let's be honest. Let's do a day on Fly. I'll be honest with you, mate. You look really well for 50, mate.
Yeah, I haven't had a bad paper around, like.
No in the gender, no fucking backup thingies. Yeah, you look. No, you've definitely.
I told you the secret, didn't I? 4 cans of San Miguel a day. And Nivea face cream.
You're a face cream man, aren't you?
What's going on here? It's coming up with all different languages, look.
Oh, Samsung do, mate. It'll go through them all languages.
Yeah, when it's Rob, mate, that's what happens.
Yeah. So all this is what? So this word is welcome. This is welcome. All these words here in different languages. There's Chinese.
Yeah, basically means someone's robbed it in China, sold it for fucking 50p, sent it to the UK, and about 14 quid. You got that for?
Well, I didn't get it. You'll have to ask Lou. Where you said Lou gets buys knockoff stuff.
£1,400. I've just said. Well done. You know on that, mate. You know how to do it, mate. Yeah. So let me put you on that big speaker on that solo thing.
Right, I'm waiting till it comes up and says welcome again, and then I'll press start.
No, it's click start, mate.
Oh yeah. Now.
Oh, I sodded off.
I know, what the hell?
He's done a Tim Smith, hasn't he? Sausage fingers.
No, so what happens is when they press the button, Lou Don's obviously laughed and went, I told you it was fucking knockoff. Why are you doing that? That's what happens. Sorry, Lou. Because if he pressed start, it said bought for £4 yen.
£4 yen.
Only messing Luke, big love. Fucking hell, to bite me ear off that one.
Comes up with a little picture of a little Chinese fella.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really,
someone doing the sign language saying, I told you so.
Knocked myself off, didn't I?
Oh, yeah. You haven't missed that, lad. You know, right?
So, United Kingdom, yeah? Start.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
No, put Chinese in, mate.
Select your country of region. United Kingdom.
UK up at the bottom. Yeah.
I need to turn that screen thingy up like it's dead. I can't even hardly see it. Darryl, that's what uses your battery up, you know, mate. You know your screen light. If you've got it on 100%, right, knock it down to about 75 or 50. You can still see.
Yeah.
But it lasts you a lot longer, mate.
Yeah, it's a 2-pointer. I did have it on thingy early because I couldn't see it in the day.
It'll last you twice as long.
Yeah, actually, that's true, that.
Right, see me reflection there, don't you? Why has it gone up? Keeps going up.
It'll be resetting it. It's loaded out language, mate.
Oh, I can see at the bottom, sold by Bobby K. Bobby K Corporation.
See, the usual stuff that we get in our house doesn't come with plugs. It's where it's been ripped out the wall and that. Usually the plugs aren't on it. You know, just the wire out all over and that.
You, man. You got a good name, mate.
Gone are them days, aren't you? You know, when you used to get a little Java come round and I've got a TV off back of a lorry. Do you want it?
Big respect.
Yeah, give us a tenner or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's okay, sort it tomorrow if you want, mate. I'll take it off the speaker.
Keep going back. Let me get the screen on and then...
As I said, you'll have to sort that in a bit. As I said, mate, it's hard. It's different when you buy them from the shop.
Yeah.
I'm only messing. Lou, are you there, Lou?
I'm here.
Well done. I tell you what, Lou, you didn't half pull out the stops for him. Like, I'll give you that, you know.
I know he's on to a proper winner, isn't he? He's fly.
Like I said, a few bunches of flowers a year.
So you know, in regards to that, the fucking what? The crazy fingers or whatever it's called. What's in that, Lou?
Dead man's fingers.
Dead man's fingers. That's it.
What is it? No.
Rum.
Rum, apparently, and like a strawberry. It's like strawberry milkshake, but with rum.
Well, you should having that now, then.
I've got Bucky, you know. I've got a bottle of Bucky. And Stella. So, right, I need to connect to Wi-Fi on this thing now. So I'm going to have to get the password, aren't
I? Yeah. Fly will be barking later on. Stella and Bucky. Jesus.
You just hold it while, or Lou holds it while one of you get the shout out to the goal. What man, you just talking because there's always one's dead long and that. Okay.
Yeah, man, we're going to do a live. I'm going to load YouTube up live and get StreamYard for the first time on here and see what it's like.
I'll tell you what, Big G. On a serious note, the moons, Big G. We've got to really just be honest with you. Aren't they fucking class, lad?
Oh yeah, they are a good couple, aren't they?
Lad, you know what? It was for ages, for months, yeah. And I could see like Flyer be on and like he put your camera and you'd odd time you'd see, Lou's leg. And like she's in the chat, helping the chat out, yeah. She's helping the chat out. And like, but he even speaking to Lou, oh Lou, yeah, you're doing a brilliant job. You know what I mean? And like she's in the chat like saying, yeah, you're best giving me compliments, you know what I mean? And like she's next to him. Oh, like
I'm covered in bruises, mate. I'm covered in bruises, man. From the elbow.
Honest to God. And I'd be like, knowing that the missus is next to him, yeah. And he's like, and she's like in the chat going, yeah, you haven't mentioned me once, Moon. And he's like, sorry, yeah, big love to the Mrs. Moon. and like, you know, she's next to him, and he's like, I'll have to, and he had to put in the chat then, thank you, Mrs. Moon. Oh, you can't beat these two, you know.
Well, Daryl, remember the other day when I said to you, imagine if your Louise came on here on your paddle, how awkward it is.
Oh, mate.
Because Louise said, "Oh, it's like you're interviewing me." I says, "Well, it is interviewing, Dad, because you've got to remember you're online. You know what I mean?"
Oh, mate, I'm just fucking lucky that she's done into it. Honestly,
why are these passwords so dodgy for your Wi-Fi? All about 20 letters, all little numbers. Can I hardly read?
Capitals as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it was funny when he was mad that big G. I just left, and then you obviously come on. There's Dave. Let's hope he's not a fucking headlamp for fucking fly. You know what? How fucking flies fucking heart rate goes when there's a headlamp.
Well, Deco put the answer to it all in the chat, mate. You put the answer how you do it. Something about the cash.
Don't worry about it, fly. You just focused on headlamps now, mate. As I said, you're known as like headlamp.
Nearly there now.
Put me on big screen a minute.
Come on, mate. Hiya, Dave.
What's that? Is that you?
Do you know? Yeah, in the blue. Do you know what's just made me laugh?
What?
What about jokes?
No, how you always take the piss out of Tim Smith, yeah?
Oh, what have I done? What's he done?
Do you know what you've just done, mate? This is you at the minute, Fly.
Shut up. Sausage fingers, I know. Yeah, I did press leave by accident, mate. I'll be honest. No lie, I have to admit that one, like. Cheers for that.
Big up, Nutter. Watching yours this morning, Nutter. Didn't reply. Loads of times you watch Nutters, innit? You know, we just don't comment. I was up early today because I knew I had meetings and that.
I saw one of his shorts the other day. He was smashing his fingers with a fucking bean can or something.
Who was? Nutter?
Nutter, yeah.
Oh, Nutter.
Oh, he does that.
Getting up this morning now and the last few days. Oh, mate, I don't blame him, mate. It's so fucking ice.
Yeah, it was like -5 here this morning.
He stayed up till 12 o'clock the other night, Nutter, on my birthday, just to say happy birthday to us when he come on the panel.
He was first on, mate. He was first on. Don't get me wrong, lad. I was wounded because I wanted to be first on, but obviously you fucking weren't looking at the back fucking stage because obviously you're about a million miles behind the fucking shot. And you pressed Nutter on, but left me for 5 minutes in the back.
At least I'm on the panel, though. I might be behind the chat, but at least I'm hosting, you know what I mean? I'm not sorting my battery out.
But I was literally on the panel. I was on the panel before I was in the backstage before Nutter, and then Nutter said he's gonna jump on, and then you clicked on Nutter, and then 10 minutes later I'm in the back.
Honestly, I didn't see you, mate.
I understood it now because it's a butter thing, innit? So that's what it was. So I'll let you off.
Yeah, man, smuggy thing, innit? I've already got this password wrong twice. Oh, we're in. I'm connected.
Yeah, but
go on, lad, carry on.
No, mate. As I said, mate, it was brilliant. You live. It come to the point though, lads, where I was thinking to myself, "Fucking hell, lad! Time he does a live, yeah, it's not going to be his birthday, and what you doing live an hour before your fucking birthday? So time your live happened, and time you went through the chats. As I said, lads, it weren't your birthday."
I don't think he ever got to end the chat.
Oh, mate, honestly, I put in the chat, yeah. Everyone put happy 51st birthday. Time he sees this, and about nowhere to like 20 minutes, half an hour later, he read and went, "How could someone's put 51?" And then he was about 5 underneath saying 51, 51, 51. And he was like, "What are you doing to me?"
Oh, what's happening here, like?
My bad, fly.
Big up,
Well,
How you doing, kid?
Can you see that?
Just see if I can help you with it. Go on.
Checking info, right? Checking info.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, yeah.
standard.
Sign in with your Google account. Is that right?
Yeah, so just take it off the big screen. Do your normal thingy account that's got into YouTube on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll be back. Yeah, I'm still here. I'll just do it while you're talking. Yeah.
Go on, mate. Yeah, so our Big G, it was funny, wasn't it? Because he was so far behind the chat, he was buried. Oh, mate, it was brilliant. You know what?
He was slaughtered. You could tell he was slaughtered and all.
Oh, mate, slaughtered. Fucking hell, mate. Even the lamb was like, I've got a chance here to live in here. Do you know what I mean? He was that far behind. Fucking hell, mate.
And when he busted his new toy, his light thing.
Oh, you know, the best thing was when no one was going on about his light thing, you know, with the whiskey glass. And the best thing was, he was like, everyone have a guess at it and all that. And then he think he did top and went, I was actually in stitches. And he went, look, this is just a lid. Look, I'm not that stupid, am I? That's a new ashtray.
And you say I'm tight. He's much tighter than me.
And he would see, but he was so made up, like, wow, look, that's a new ashtray. But he was like over the moon with it. He hadn't even opened his present yet. And he was like, wow, that's an ashtray. I'm thinking, fucking hell, I just opened the present, lad. Do you know what I mean? Going on about his ashtray, thinking, that'll save me fucking buying a new one because I'm a tight bastard getting a glass one. Oh, funny, mate. Oh, he's brilliant, isn't he?
Do you remember me saying that what was wrote on that glass? Can you remember me saying, "Oh, I've heard this somewhere else today"? You know, so many seconds and so many minutes have been on this earth and that.
Oh,
remember that's what it says on the glass.
Yeah, it was the best one with which alludes on for you, and she put on the community page, and it, you know, with the seconds, minutes, hours. Oh my God. Are you being alive? Oh my God, that was a brilliant shout, that, you know.
That's it. That was the same thing that's on that glass, Darryl.
I know, mate. I don't miss nothing, you know me, lad. So I was trying to like build it up for you, you know what I mean, lad.
You know what it is? I've got to enter my password here, and I don't know it for my Google account.
Oh, he's going to have to end up resetting it, isn't he?
Oh no!
So what you best doing then? You just leave the thingy for now, and then when you get off the live, go on your phone, and then obviously go back through it on that way. And
I hate that with passwords. Do you all have the same password, or because you're not supposed to, are you? You're not supposed to, really, are you?
I do, yeah. Yeah,
because these hackers, the first thing, well, I don't want to say what they do, how they work it out, but it's obvious, isn't it? Some people's passwords are always like date of births and stuff.
I can imagine yours to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So,
how to guess?
I know. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just like watch. You can imagine fly to his workmates going, I'm clever than that. I do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You want to get one of them password softwares that stores them all for you.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can, and they're that clever. They can actually like reset them for you and like recreate them every time. So you always have a new password, but obviously you don't need to remember it because it saves it.
So do you think it's a good idea for Google save your password? You know, when you get the option.
Not to tell. Let's get not to fucking. Yeah, let's link up there, people. Anyone in the chat here? Basically, the easiest way to do it. I always get everyone's subs just dead easy. People, he does lives. Fucking this fella Nutter is absolutely no wonder he's called Nutter Channel. He does lives every morning about 6 till about 9. Yeah, he puts more effort into YouTube than anyone because he gets up. He does the odd time. I think he's not done live twice in about 12 months when he's not been well. So please, everyone in the chat that hasn't, press a 1 if you subscribe to him, people.
And he's in the Guinness Book of Records, Darryl, for the biggest eyebrows. Got the biggest eyebrows.
You know what? I was in stitches where you were up for fucking comedy as well, wasn't you? Because you You're ripping his eyebrows and that. You know what? It's like John Beck. There's one.
He's from Borough. He's got a sense of humour. You know what I mean?
There's another one. Let's get another 5 for Nutter.
But that thing about the fireworks, Daryl, right? If you look back, I did save lives. I did save lives that night when he set the firework off the wrong way.
Did you fuck?
Louise will tell you I dived in front of everyone.
You don't set off fucking sparklers.
I set off about a 3,000 bomb repeater. He had it facing the wrong way.
Let's get more Nutter channel, people. Subbed is right, stay. There's 3. Let's get another 2. Because honestly, Fly, there's certain people on YouTube, you think about it, not fucking licking his ass, not to like, do you know what I mean? But this fella does lives every morning, man.
Oh, yeah.
Without fail, it's always on time as well.
But honestly, I'm on a run, but here's a 1. It's right, nice one, not. It's right, people. So how many is that? 1, 2.
You know, it just sounds so mad, Daryl. I said before, didn't I, that like 8 months ago,
3, 4. We won
8 months
2.
ago, somebody said, I mean, it just sounds funny now. Oh, we're helping Nutter to get to 1,000. You know what I mean? He should be over 1,000 now, and we should be down to 5. We should be down to 500.
We'll see the truth. Well done for coming in as well. There's 5. Another 2. Come on. Definitely another 2.
He's got his shorts going now. Nutter, have you had many subs off your shorts yet, mate?
Let's get into 7. Let's get into 7. Come on. Come on, people. And I say to everyone, just sub to it. Is right, Gav. There's 6. Come on. 1 more. Who's going to be the next one? Come on, people. I said to people, always give someone a chance as well. Always give someone a chance. It's like, because, and you know, when I've always been on channels and links, I'm always putting it out. I'm always helping people. But I mean, but anyone puts a link out, I sub to them straight away, mate. I've always done that, mate.
Yeah,
always have done. There's Stu Pot. Big up, Stu Pot. Brother. So there's 7. Sound. Anyone else want to? Mind you, we can get 1 more. There's definitely 1 more in there. Definitely 1 more. Come on. Who's going to be the last? Who's going to save the best to last? Who's going to be the last one to do it? Come on.
Plus, he does do the odd night evening live as well, Nutter. He did one last week. They're good as well.
1 more, people. Come on. Let's make it to 8.
How many does he need to get to 1,000?
Sure, he was on 950 or something.
Come on, 1 more, people. Let's get it to 8. Come on. Come on. Come on. Who's going to be the next one? Kira, yeah? Kira, you putting a 1 there? Are you with that?
Go on, Kira.
You putting a 1 with that, are you, Kira? Is that a 1 or just allowed to Nutter? Because she might already know. Do you know what I mean? Come on, who's going to be next one? Come on. I'm not stopping until we get another one. We want 8, no matter what.
He's always jolly as out as well as Nutter, isn't he? He never has a bad day.
1 more, people.
Even when he does have bad days, he still comes on and does a show like.
1 subbed on back up. Get in. An extra 8 is right. That was the Nutter. Oh, yeah, sound. Kind of it. Yes. So there's 9. There's 9. Is right. Subbed on the lads tablet. There's 10. Get up there. London Kane is 11, bro. Get up there, son. There's 11 anyway. Big love, Nutter, mate. You deserve it, mate. So yeah, it goes to show you regards to that. You know what the mad thing is? I'm the only one. Isn't it mad the way regards to myself? Obviously, how I always said this the other month is the best way to do it, and no one else ever done it like me before. When I said one day, didn't I? I had like what fucking? I think I had 150 in. I can't remember that. There was a good few people, you know, regards to links, and I went, listen. The best thing is to do actually. Someone press 1 actually if they've thingy to that channel. and then it went out. Loads of people were just ones, and then I've done this for another channel, and then ever since then, it's the best way because you can be on a channel and put a link out, but it's fucking.
Daryl, he's a one for you, right? Next, when you finish this, have a look in your studio, right, at the percentage of people who watch your videos who are subscribed to you. You'll be surprised.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised that it's probably about 20%, because mine's 9%.
What's
So that means 90% haven't subscribed who watch.
You joking?
Swear down.
I thought it would be the other way around.
Yeah, I'll get it up. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, so big love, Nutter, mate. You deserve it.
You can have a look. There's loads of mad things you can see on that studio.
I'll do it every single time on my live, Nutter. This is probably the lowest numbers I've had in a while. But I'm not bothered.
That's because Big G's on that.
Yeah, to be fair, I was going to say it's because I'll get blamed for that. Like,
no, it's brilliant today. Fuck, it's not even about our numbers. Sometimes they'll be daft, man. Honestly.
Where's your quiz anyway, Daryl? You come.
I know what's going on. Where's the quiz? Get the quiz on.
Okay.
I used all my questions. I was going to do a quiz, but I used all my questions on yours the other day.
What about you doing one, Big G, please? And I'll put you on mute and just get one up, mate. Even if come on.
I'm on my phone, mate.
I know. Even if you go off, just Google any questions, general knowledge, music. Go on, mate.
Hold on. I'll actually get the. I'll get my work laptop booted up.
Go on, G, lad. About time you did something constructive, like.
You tell him, Kane, bro.
You know what I mean? Hey,
yeah, no worries, Nutter, mate. Big love to you, lad.
I actually think that
you're unbelievable, fella.
Big G is the only one who's kept that avatar now. Everyone else has changed theirs, and he's kept
it. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? He is good, isn't he?
I'm a creature of comfort,
we won't quiz.
You know what, Daryl? Right, I was thinking about getting a new avatar. You know, like asking if someone can design me one.
I will.
Yeah, it's a bit cheesy, this one. Now I've been told. A bit outdated.
No, it isn't. No, but that's iconic, though. I think, lad.
No, that's the thing, innit? When you've had it from day one, it's like, do you change it or not? You know what I mean?
I don't think you should. There's another one off BBB, Big Love. So there's 10 for you, Nutter. It's like, I don't. You know what? Lose, right? Lose one of them. You know what? You'll lose. Like she's one of them modern, isn't she? She's trying to wind you back, to you're not, even though you're 50, you're not one of them. But I just think it's iconic, mate, for you. But,
that's the thing, isn't it?
But it's up to you, lad. As I said, do you want for the easy life, mate? Do what Lou says. So change it.
That's right.
It is, isn't it?
We know the one, mate.
If she says change it, mate, change it, lad. Simple. Because lad, you're our punching, lad. We know that.
Yeah, see, even Slim, my main man, saying there's better moon's moon. There is. Okay. You know what? It was rushed, that Slim. I remember picking that icon, right? I went to Google and I typed moon pictures in, right? And that was on the first page that come up. And I picked it.
Okay.
So, one of them, innit?
Nice little quiz. It'd be right up my street. You know what? Even though I do loads of quizzes, I prefer to be in them, me. We don't know yet. T1, bro. Keep in the house, brother. Big D's gonna do. I'm not sure which quiz it is. I've got to win now.
What are we doing it on? Just general knowledge, or
anything you want, mate? Yeah.
Scroll down a little bit, though, G. Don't go to the first quiz. Scroll down a little bit, because someone will probably already read all the questions, like me.
Yeah. But well done as well, Fly. The other day, you done a quiz that you're meant to be doing yourself for the Wednesday. So big respect.
Yeah, it was a little bit tough though, I thought. Some of the questions are a little bit tough. You've got to get a good mixture of questions, haven't you?
Yeah, but well, that's what I done. That's what I mean. People behind the scenes, like when thingy, I literally had to go through loads of different ones. Don't forget, I done a quiz with 45 questions, lad.
Yeah.
Big love, Suzanne and Paul, kids, grandkids, boss family.
Did you write them? Did you actually write them questions down in your jot book, or did you just have them like off Google, on another phone or something?
Lad, I had to write them all down, lad.
I did.
Of about 20 different sites, lad.
I've never wrote so much in my life. Couldn't even read my own writing when I was reading it back.
Well, we've got some big hitters who are good at the quiz, so we've got to be on the ball. Got to win. I did win the other day, though. Definitely.
No, you
What's
didn't.
that narrative? I did, mate.
You didn't even know what the Raging Bull was about. Who Raging Bull was about.
You know what? You're going to have this forever, aren't you? You know what?
I was there. I was there. See your excuses.
Yeah.
You were buying time.
No.
You always know when somebody's buying time, right, when they repeat the question. So I'll say, Daryl, who was Raging Bull was about, and you'll go, right, who was Raging Bull about? Well, you Google it.
No, actually, I've watched the film. I said the other day 5 times, probably about 3 times. I told you the boxing record straight after. Sometimes you got to give people.
Google had come up. Your Google had come up about Ray LaMotta.
Because don't forget. Regard to use your head, regard to our channel should go. If I give all the answers straight away, mate, I'm gone. Then I win the quiz. The worst thing I'll class it right as when I watch Four in the Bed, yeah, and they always do it. They always do like take them to like a competition to where like they do, you know, where you show them like taking like the best at making fucking a cake or the best at rowing. It always winds me up when they want to be so competitive where they win that competition. That backfires. You want to let someone else who you're not getting on with win that competition.
So do you watch Four in a Bed, Daryl? Seriously, right? Honestly, I watch it. No, I watch it as well. But don't you find it weird, right? How they know that somebody's going to be looking under that toilet seat, right? And they know someone's going to be looking at the bathroom, yet they still find pubes.
Yeah, always. And they'll
always
go at the top. They'll always go at the top of the fucking the curtain rails, the lot.
Yeah.
So what you do, and what winds me up as well for that day, yeah. Surely in the morning, just buy the best fucking sausages, the best bacon, the best black pudding ever. Don't be using your standard same old shite. You want to win the competition. Just for this one-off occasion, just use the best of the best of the best.
Just before the knock on the door, you just turn the Hoover off. You turn the Hoover off, you put all the polishing stuff away, and it's gleaming in it. You can't be having a pube lying about.
Lad, honestly, and they always moan about, obviously, oh, there's a little bit of water in that kettle. Oh, that's a no-go. Oh, there was water in there. Just use your head on this one-off day, on Four in the Bed, right? Get 10 cleaners in. Make no fucking stone unturned, or you aren't getting paid. Simple. So you make sure, even on the top of the fucking plugs, they're all fucking.
Of course you do. You get the WD-40 on the door hinges.
Get the Hoover under the mats. Take the mattress off. Hoover all underneath it. Lift up the fucking bed.
You buy a new mattress. Get a new mattress.
Yeah.
Get everything brand new.
For this one-off occasion, give all like the Costa chappies, not the fucking Owen Bargain ones.
Get the stuff out of the catalogue for that day, then send it back.
They're putting them in they're putting people in smokers' rooms who don't smoke and that. Do you get me? And you're like, what are you doing that for?
You hire a chef in for the day who's in the kitchen to do the breakfast.
Yeah, and you know what winds you up? Always the one, right, who always says, I'll have scrambled or I'll have poached. I guarantee, you know, when it's their day of doing the chefing, this fucking shite. Because they've put themselves under that much pressure. Oh, well, I did do a chef school back in '94. So your food's going to be lovely then. Well, you have been known to be the best awards in Swansea. All right then, so we're looking forward to yours, man. Flaps it, absolutely flaps it when it's this kind. Flaps it. Can't even cook a fucking boiled egg.
And the best ones are the ones who only charge something like 50 quid, and they expect the world for 50 quid, a roof over their head for the day.
They're always the ones in Blackpool, mate. So they're expecting fucking butlers and all that. They're like, hang on, I just went to yours for $2.20 yesterday. It was good, but you're saving like $150. But
the best thing is, Darryl, it's at the end, isn't it, where they say, will you stay again? And they say no, that's terrible, that, isn't it?
Well, that's the mad thing is, you know, when you literally know when it's a new come down with me, when at the bottom where they used to cover the yes or no, and then remember years later you turn the page over and it's yes or no. Well, you know what pisses me off? The ones that go, you know, if literally all you do is be dead nice and just put, yeah, everything was fine. Still give them, still stay again, but underpay them by a tenner, every single one. That just means you've get on with everyone. That means, hang on, you give us 10 out of 10 for fucking hospitality. Use your head, but you can still underpay. And when they ask you to underpay, listen, I didn't sleep well that night. Oh, that's fair enough. Do you get me? Use your head.
Yeah.
Honest to God.
Oh, they slag them off at the end of the show.
Why put people in the ones shared bathroom, which 2 days earlier they've underscored and flipped on everyone? That's a shared bathroom. Put the ones that weren't asked about it in the shared bathroom, and the ones in the fucking suites that are lazy. Use your head.
Good show, it's good to have good to have that title, though, isn't it? You know, that little trophy when they come into your B&B and you won 4 in a bed.
Yeah, but I hated the ones who have always underpaid, who are dead
you always get them, don't you?
Winds me up, lad. I've said no every night. You think they're better than everyone else, and you live in a big 4-bedroom house with a shared bathroom and that. But because they were first, they were all dead nice at first, you get me? But then they turn into fucking devils then. Winds me up. Are we back now?
It's like that Come Down With Me. Would you ever go on that? That would mean you'd have to cook, wouldn't you?
Lad, I'd have the best prawn cocktail or liver pate.
Yeah.
Right? I'd do lamb shank with lovely, obviously, sauce. Cut to perfection. And then I'll bring the fucking takeaway for the dessert. Only messing. I've got it all sorted.
What would your entertainment be then?
Well, I'm not going to say on here, mate. We don't know what's happening in the future, do we? We might go with the Moons, the Adamses, and the Big G's. We don't know. I'm not going to give you all my secrets away. I'll be back now.
Would you wear a pair of cycling shorts for it? Which colour ones would you wear? That's the question, isn't it?
Oh, my laptop's not working.
Oh, what a letdown you are.
I know, it's because it's VPN that I've got, because it's work laptop, I've got a VPN on it, it fucking won't connect. Folks,
when people say VPN, it always reminds me of VPL, you know, visible panty line, like what Darryl has when he wears his shorts. That's what Darryl has. VPL.
Oh, I'm going to try rebooting it, see if that works.
Chris the Brick. How you doing, Chris? Scouser? Gav B. Slim. Gav B's getting a name for himself now, like as a paddle hopper, and he's on every paddle.
He gets about, does Gav?
Yeah, seen someone last night called him a paddle hopper, or saying he's on every fucking paddle. Good lad, man, Gav B sound.
I haven't seen Chris the Brick for ages. Where's he been?
Last time I seen him was a couple of days ago. And fired a live up about 5 in the morning. It's usually a bit early for Chris. This usually comes out about midnight. Our Chris.
I'm gonna go see if it's actually my internet. See if it's got down. I live near a frigging train line, and it's they've been doing work on train line recently.
What doesn't that do your head in, like, mate? With the trains flying past and that.
No, I've got used to it. To be fair, mate.
Does the house shake and that? Or...
Yeah. Depends which one goes by. If it's coal one, or fuel one, then yeah, it shakes house to bits.
Oh, the coal one will be on its way up north, won't it, for all the coal fires and that?
Yeah.
The coal bunkers and stuff. Still have coal bunkers up here. Still have coalmen anyway, I think.
Let's go see.
Where's this quiz coming?
My laptop's not working. It's not connecting because it's work laptop. It connects to a secure VPN.
Oh, fucking hell, but you can't even get a quiz.
No, I can't even get a quiz. I can't even get connected on the internet. Only on my phone.
Bloody hell.
I'll be back in a minute, mate.
You might have to get a quiz up down.
Right, will you sort a quiz there then?
Put me on me now, haven't you? Come on,
yeah. Would you mind, mate? Big love, Scouse, mate. Scouse, big thank you to you as well, my mate. Wow. You were absolutely amazing for me, bro. Thank you so much. Chris, what's happening, mate? Chris de Brick, man. Big up, everyone. You know what, mate? It's mad, isn't it? Like, look at it, though, Big G. You don't, like, even think about it. Like, months and months ago, like, it was so easy, you know, like, just, like, being in the charts and jumping on panels. Oh, like, it's a totally different ball game when you could 1-0 Spurs.
You joking?
Please, Kane, please tell me I get a £15 free bet if it's Son. Please tell me it's Son.
Man City can't do anything at the moment, can they?
Imagine it's Son. Obviously, it won't be for my luck, but imagine it is. I forgot they were even playing. Became on it. Wow, Spurs 1-0. That's heavy, isn't it, Big G?
Yeah, like I said, I'm surprised with that. I thought, especially after Man U beating City, I thought they would come back with a vengeance.
No, it wasn't Son. Bastard.
Don't stop.
No. Bastard, yeah. No. Being real tough. No. 2-0. Don't be silly. Don't be daft. I can't even check, man. My bed's usually watching the footy as well, but she to listen to music.
Yeah, that laptop will definitely not work. They must be having problems at work. We'll switch the
No worries, mate.
direct access
No
on.
worries, mate. Nice one for even trying, no, mate. Someone just put there on 2-0 now.
What, the score again?
People? I'm fucking gutted, right or wrong, is in the chat, mate. Fucking tie. Oh, me. Clever, this fella. Anyone want to jump on, people?
The word's gone out, and there's gonna be a quiz, so all freaking clever fuck are gonna jump in chat.
Yeah,
you wait till I bet Woo's heard about it. She'll jump in.
Oh, she's brilliant, wasn't she?
Oh, I tell you what, she's one clever lady.
100%. But you know the mad thing is, well, you're like me as well, Big G. Not getting you fly your sounds as fuck, but I mean, like, you've got to be competitive, and it's all regards like all your life being a sponge, and people are like, how did you get that? And literally just like watching like your chases and all that, them programs.
Yeah, it's a good memory, isn't it? It's good memory, isn't it? Yeah, I said it last night. Me and G talked about this last night, the other night. Photographic memory, that's what it is, these geniuses.
That's it is, and I'm the same. And I know all my City fans booing at half time. Wow. That's why it's called the Etihad. Fucking weird. That it is. That's what we call it in Liverpool. The nickname, Etihad. Because it's always empty.
Who's booing, like?
City fans, they're getting beat 2-0 at half time.
Who by?
Tottenham.
Spurs.
In the league or the cup?
League.
League, yeah.
On Thursday night, the Premier League.
Any Arsenal fans, wow. It's Arsenal's. I prefer the Arsenal to win to Man City, I must admit.
I'm gutted. I've got 3 of them in my fucking fantasy football team. Fuck's sake.
Oh, have you got one of them, have you, G? How are you doing? How are you doing in it?
I'm third in one at work. I was doing all right this week as well.
Few star men in that.
I was in first 500,000.
Was you, lad? I'm in 1.7 million.
It's mad though, isn't it? Have you noticed, when they first start that, right, and you pick your team and then you look at the first week and you think, how the hell has somebody got like 200 points in the first week?
Yeah, it's got to use triple captain or something like that.
It's like, Jesus. And then the same people
I've won like 2 out of like, I know it's 2 out of 7, but 2 out of 7 I've won in work, mate. And then one of them, which was mad, I come 286,117, was it, something like that? But the year after, 3.1 million. Do you know what I mean? You can't get it, can you?
Where do you get your competitiveness from? Like, where's that come from then?
Always have done, mate. I've always smashed the remotes. I mean,
I'm not like that, mate. I like to win, but it doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? So
that's why my daughter's so good at all the games that she plays with her mates. Because I used to beat her all the time. The odd time,
she did.
Yeah, mate. And when she beat me, I'd go sound, and then she'd come back from mates and go, I didn't lose the game. I'd be like, well done, love, well done. Because
was you into sports, mate? Was you into sports, mate?
Not much. My sports are normally quiet sports like snooker and golf.
Oh my God,
non-combat.
The link should be there. I don't mind putting it up for you, mate.
Non-combat.
Just go a little bit up to Slim Reaper, mate.
So what about rugby players and that, weren't we? Like, you've got to be mad to play rugby, haven't you? Let's face it.
Oh,
it's a man's sport, isn't it?
Sport.
You're breaking bones in that, aren't you?
Then put the link up for Jeff a second.
It's what pisses you off with like footballers, man. You know, they get paid like stupid amount of money, and they get freaking taxed.
Slim, do you want to put the link? Do you want me to do it? Hang on.
Do you think now, though, G? Do you think now, right? You know, with all these camera angles, now you can't get away with a dive anymore, can you? Because you just look stupid, don't you? When it slows it down and you look on how much they scream when they get tapped on the ankles. And
you know, the thing is, it's a competitive sport. You know what I mean? It's a physical sport. I'd like to go back to olden times where.
Thank you so much, like, Slim. I knew
corners
there. Big
at corners.
Slim.
I used to elbow people at corners. You know
Stand
what I mean?
on the toes and that, yeah.
Or if he was in like rugby, if he was in a scrum, I'd be giving uppercuts in scrum. And shit like that.
I bet Darryl was a diver as well, you know. I bet Darryl was a diver, you know. You just have to touch him and he'd be over.
He's a forward, isn't he? He was a defo diver.
The difference was it was about the difference was regard to each game, yeah. So we had everyone used to flip at the ref and all that. It's about speaking to the ref properly. And I'm the one that was like flipping the ref and he'd be like, used to go mental. And then I'd always then remember then, you know, when I weren't getting penalties, and it was some half fella said to me, I was only about 12. He said, "Can I have a word with you and your dad?" And I went, yeah. And he shouted at my dad and went, "Tell your son the referees are so important, never to shout at them." And my dad didn't get me a cheeseburger that day. So the next week, I was speaking to the ref before it. My dad wasn't all that. Ever since then, I knew to be sweet with the refs. Jeff, take the camera off, my brother. Big love.
Should adapt like rugby's rules, you know, because they all call.
Yeah, you're not even allowed to say anything to the ref, are you?
People.
Yeah.
All right,
they all
Jeff,
call Jeff. Everyone be quiet. Here's Jeff.
All right, guys, how's it going?
All right, Jeff, lads.
Yeah, first thing, I just want to say thank you for what you said early on, Darryl, yeah? I mean, because you heard quite a lot of like sort of bad stuff about stuff that goes on online sometimes, yeah? But I think what you did early on, yeah, and what you said, yeah, was so nice, yeah, and it made me feel a lot better, yeah. And you know, when you think people like in my position, yeah, and if somebody's lonely and got no family support, look, I got family support around, yeah, like something like what you're doing on this channel here, Darryl, yeah, that can save a person's life, you know, when they know that there's people out there that care. I mean, that was so good.
Darryl speaking for all of us as well, Jeff. You know what I mean? Speaking for all of us.
I know that. Nice one, guys. I mean, it was nice what you all said, and I was looking at the comments because I was with my daughter at the time in her house, and I was telling her about your channel. To be honest, I said like, it's good. I said, look what they all saying.
Yeah, I even put Black Live. Even changed the title after I left and put. Basically, the title was Jeff, where are you for you, fella? So the last
that's what I mean. Yeah, you get people like, you know, and people put like social media down for there is some bad stuff that goes on, but I think what you guys are doing here is fantastic. I mean, and it is, you know. I know normal people. We're all in the same boat, and you know, and we're all like, you know, we're all in one big family, basically.
If we can help you out 0.1% of your life, mate, we are here.
We're all in the same boat, mate.
Honestly, Jeff, here for you, mate.
You know, I mean, it was bloody awful travelling. Obviously, I had to travel from Wales to Warrington this morning. I got a phone call. I think it was about 4:30 in the morning. My sister phoned us, said, "Look, she's because she died at home. She wanted to die at home, so she said she's taking less pressure, she's doing the death rattle. So you got district nurse said get here straight away. But unfortunately, I didn't make it in time. I think I got as far as Queensberry, and she phoned me up just to tell me. So I wasn't that far from Warren, but she said, look, she took her last breath. But obviously, I went
She
to the
tried to
house.
hang on, fella. She tried to hang on for you, man.
She
You know,
did.
you did your best to get there,
No,
fella.
no, she did, and I mean, like I said, Darren, you know, like obviously you know about my past. I've been in and out of prison, spent nearly 20 years in jail, yeah. And the one person that used to turn up on every visit, yeah, all up and down the country. You know, I've been down in places in London, you know, been all the way up to Cumbria. You know what I mean? In places up there, and my mum would turn up on every.
Put love heart in the chat,
Yeah.
people again. I'm not asked. I'll put love heart in the chat, please, with Jeff's mum, who sadly passed away.
And you know what? She'd turn up on every visit. Yeah, she'd be there on every visit. Yeah, would never ever let me down. You know what I mean?
Always being your rock type thing.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's what she was, and that's what I actually. Funny you should say that. I put that on my Facebook page today. That my mum was the rock, my rock. She was there for me. You know what I mean?
That's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, we can all relate, mate. I lost my mum last year. You know what I mean? It's awful.
Thank you so much, everyone, for all them love hearts. Thank you all. It means a lot.
Big G had it last year. So yeah, you know what, Jeff? Even obviously you're just new to the YouTube obviously scene, mate. We'll literally have you back every day.
That's brilliant.
It doesn't cost us nothing, but it goes a long way in everyone's life. Do you get me?
Yeah. No, and it does. It means it meant a lot when I was listening to you early on, and you know what I mean. I've got a few of my family want to come on, like, you know, and they want to listen in now, so they've asked me to send them the links, which I'm going to send them a link in a bit anyway.
Good. Yeah, bring them all on.
Yeah, my nephew, my nephew's like a big conspiracy theorist. He's proper like decent. So he was saying, I was telling him earlier about it, my sisters. So he said he wants to come on the channel.
You know what got me, Jeff? The fact that you said you were literally at a funeral carrying a coffin 2 days ago, were you not?
Exactly. Yeah, I was. My best mate, who like I said, Ted, he brought me up here to Anglesey. He actually, I driven the van down. I hired a Luton van, and he drove Joanne and the kids to the new house from Durham all the way up to Wales. Yeah, he come all the way to Bolburn. To pick it, and actually, he took me. He actually met me probably was it just before Christmas, and brought my mum up. It was probably about 4 weeks ago, wasn't it? So like 5 weeks ago, he brought my mum up to Durham when we were still in Durham at the time, and he brought her up to Durham all the way. Like, you know, he travelled from Anglesey, drove all the way to Warrington, picked my mum up, and then drove up to Durham to bring my mum to come and see us, because you know, my mum worked well anyway with cancer, and we spent a few good days with her, didn't we? And we took her out. You know, and took her, like, you know where Seam is? Fly Me. You know where Seam is, don't you?
Yeah, see him. Yeah, on the coast. Yeah.
We took her to that cafe. You know that cafe up by the sea where you go up the steps down at the marina. At Seam. So we took her in there, and you know, we took her up on the left because she was in the wheelchair, and got her a coffee and something to eat, and you know, she seemed all right, didn't she? And then, you know, just like the last few weeks, she's deteriorated. She weren't eating or anything. So, but she went peacefully. I mean, unfortunately, like I said, I didn't quite make it. I worked there on time, but when I got there, she looked peaceful, and we got the date. We've already got the date for the funeral, because, like, obviously she died at home. So you get your death certificate. It's not like waiting about when they die in hospital. I mean, the doctor comes out, gives you the death certificate straight away. So we were able to get the get the funeral people down, and they took her away about dinner time. So, but that was hard. That was actually hard. You know, when she got took away, and then seeing the bed that she'd been laying was empty. I mean,
what I done, Jeff, yeah. Being there, mate.
What?
So what I done, mate, was so crazy, mate. So the mad thing is, I wish I fucking never been in. Obviously, fucking And then when obviously people tell you I've been through it and that, which I didn't. I was the same, mate. I literally had a new job. Long story short, obviously I moved into my mum's. New job, obviously on the Monday for some odd reason, stayed on the couch. David Mans fella go mental like about 2:30, goes upstairs. Obviously she's literally just frozen, and I'm doing CPR on her. She was only 55. I was with her obviously the day before, obviously, and just like it's one of them. It's when so I just literally just created like hugged her and cradled her for probably 45 minutes type thing. So I know it's like so it's
that's what I'm. And then you don't want them to go. I mean, my bloody sister, she broke down because she said, I want to keep her here, I want to keep her here. Because she's been there for like about 7 weeks in total. But then she didn't want her to go. She's like, oh, well, don't take her, I don't want to. And, it was awful.
It's mental.
It's
I've
bloody
still got my mum's slippers.
Oh.
You know, the one thing I always remembered about my mum, I kept her slippers. I fought with the rest of the family. I said, I'm having them.
Oh, fair dues. Yeah. I mean, my sister, obviously, she's on about like she's already talking about what we want to do with it, because my mum wants to be cremated and what we're going to do with the ashes. But I know my mum loved Benidorm, so I think we're going to go over to Benidorm and do it over there, with the ashes. I mean, the only thing I don't like that is that, like, you got nowhere to go and pay your respects then. Obviously, you don't want to be going over abroad all the time. So I said, well, maybe we could, like, split it, if you know what I mean, have some in a cemetery somewhere, yeah? Because they do little plaques, don't they, and stuff like that in these cemeteries now, don't they? Where you can have your ashes put.
Like, wherever you want, mate, can't you?
Yeah.
Wherever.
For you. I've still got my mum's ashes. I'm going to get a tattoo and get her ashes in tattoo.
Really? Wow.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Put the certain tattooists will do it. But yeah, they'll just put it into ink. And then just
I've never heard of that one, like G. Have you heard that somewhere else, like G? Have you heard that somewhere else, or was that just an idea?
I've seen it done before. So I just thought, wow, yeah. My sister got hers put into. There's a company that will actually melt the ashes into glass, and she got a pendant done out of hers, and it's got like this like rose-coloured glass, which is my mum's ashes basically. And then I said, oh well, man, I want, like say, I want a tattoo done with mine.
Yeah,
if that makes you feel better, then you get that done, don't you? If that's what you want, you know what I mean? If it comforts you, then you get it done, don't you?
Yeah.
I think I might have that done, Big G. I might have that done, I like that idea of a tattoo. You know what I mean? Definitely.
Being listening, I had to take 5 minutes out. It was too much to even think back myself. I've got my mum's ashes and my dad's ashes with me. I'm sickening that.
It's fucking. Do you know what, Daryl? Yeah. I mean, as I always say now, there's no future in living, yeah? You know what I mean? Because we all die, yeah? So there's no future in living, yeah? But all you got to do is make the most of the time that you've got on this world, because there's no future, mate. You can't look, oh, yeah, this is what I want to be doing in 200 years' time, because we're not going to be here.
I was going to say this earlier as well, we're all hitting that age, man, where death is just going to become the norm. More funeral, as you get older, more funerals you go to.
Hey, I'm only 21, Big G.
Getting older.
I'm 21, mate.
I am definitely mate. I am. We talked about it last night, didn't we, G? Like, about when you get a 50, you start, like, you don't think about it, but that's when everything starts kicking in, isn't it? You're looking for bloody lumps and stuff.
Yeah, you see, Moon's going to have his prostate done.
I know, yeah. You reminded me of that.
Oh.
That's at 50. All lads have to get that done at 50, man.
Yeah.
My dad's 52.
Oh, yeah, my daughter. My dad's 52. You little grass.
Jeff, on a lighter note, mate, you know, you spent a lot of time in prison, and we were on about tattoos. Is it a myth, or do you get loads of tattoos in prison?
Scouts is here, and Scouts knows the score.
Yeah, I mean, I've had
through
tattoos in prison. I've had tattoos done in prison. I've got like on my knuckles. I've got like the normal ones on the knuckles.
Who does them?
Just the lads, like, you know, to get they do a gun. Basically, what they use, is the old stereos that you used to get that have a motor on it, You know, like the old what are the stereos called now? Like a cassette player. You know, like a cassette player.
Yeah, go on, take me off big screen, and I'll know who's on screen then.
Yes, Scouts. See you, mate.
Like you, Moon.
Yeah, Jeff. Moon. Yeah, Sam, mate.
Is his mic on Max does?
And Jeff, I like Jeff.
Hi, Scouts, mate. How's it going, buddy?
Not too bad. I just got on to you talking about all that there, mate. I know exactly where you're at there. Funny enough, my dad's ashes with him at Benidorm, right? And we kept half of them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We put some in Benidorm where he liked. He loved it. And then we brought some home, put some on the grave. Yeah. And we've all got like these tiny little lockets you can get done. Like glass lockets. Yeah.
Yeah.
You put around your neck or whatever on a gold chain or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
And where do you get them done, Scouts? Whereabouts? Are they advertised these places?
Go online. Go online. Who's passed, if you don't mind me asking?
Who's
his mother? His mother.
My mum's Scouse.
Was your mother? Oh, my mum's just passed, mate. Has your dad passed?
To be honest, Scouse, I was brought up in a children's home for quite a while,
Oh, sorry.
and then obviously my mum, there was only my mum about she couldn't sort of she couldn't cope on her own. That's why we end up in children's homes. And my dad is a bit of a wanker, mate. He's never bothered with any of his kids in like I've not seen him for like probably 50 years.
Yeah.
I've not seen him in 50 years. He's still alive, but
he hasn't been in your life.
Yeah, he's not been in my life. So my mum was. I mean,
she gets all the respect, lads, doesn't she?
I mean, she used to love going around Liverpool. And when all the karaoke bars, when you go around Liverpool, she took me a few times. Yeah, she took me a few times around Liverpool and the karaoke bars.
I'll tell you that. I always fucking see him on them.
Yeah, I tell you what, Jeff, there's a lad who comes in here, Jeff Smithers. Have you heard of Smithers?
I've heard of him,
He'll relate to Smithers because very similar people.
Yeah. Yeah,
but with me dad, but with me mum,
go on.
No, what, totally different, mate. I don't know if anyone agrees with that, but
you only get one ma, don't you? You only get one.
The death of your mother is so fucking worlds apart from your father. Not that there's no disrespect there between them. It's just different. And I couldn't explain it to you. I couldn't, honestly, mate. I couldn't explain it to you, but it's just so fucking different when your man passes, mate.
It's like you've lost a part, isn't it?
What's that?
Your ma's always there for you, aren't they? Your mum's always been there.
Mate.
I mean, God, many times I've gone to Warrington, you know, like, and I come back to my mum's and I said, I've got in beside bed, you know, like, because she's living in a bungalow. I got in bed next to her and just got my head down, you know, next to my mum. And now I can't even do that no more. And that's what, you know, stuff like that you know, all the stuff. I mean,
it's a maternal thing, you know. It's you know, I used to always have this like banter with my mum. You know, on YouTube there used to always be that what was it, Dimples and Wrinkles. It was like a son and mother comedy sketch, and I used to do that with my mum. She was obviously wrinkled, now as Dimple. Yeah, it's just weird how little things like that fucking catch you out some days.
Yeah. I mean, where I want to go, Scouts, like you said, I know you was on about your dad. You said that got scattered in
Benetton.
in Benidorm, yeah. And then my sister said that obviously my mum loved Benidorm. She'd been there like 10 times or so, yeah. So I've never been. So what we're going to do when it's her birthday in May, yeah, we're going to go over there and we're going to scatter her ashes in Benidorm, yeah. And like you said, we'll keep. My idea is to keep half of them over here. Probably get a little plaque somewhere and put her in the ground, the other half or some of the other half in the ground, and maybe get some pendants done, or like
you got a family
Big
plot,
G
have you,
said.
Jeff? Like a family plot. You got a family plot, have you?
No, we're not. We're not going on family plot, but I just want to put get a plot in a cemetery somewhere.
Yeah. That's what we done with me dad. We got him a stone, and like we put some of the ashes. We dug, and we put some of the ashes in with me dad.
Yeah, because it's got somewhere that you can go then, innit, and just pay your respects on birthdays, on at Christmas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all about what comforts you, innit? Whatever comforts you personally, innit?
Yeah, I mean,
Could be anything.
I think I need that. I need that. I don't know. Obviously, I'll speak to my sister, but I'm going to tell her that's what I want anyway.
Everyone grieves differently, mate, and everyone does things differently right when you're grieving, mate.
No,
I'm having good days and bad days at the moment, you know what I mean? And I mean, Daryl can attest to that.
I mean, how long ago did your ma die, Scout?
Christmas week, lads.
Oh, bloody hell, so it should have just happened for you, hasn't it?
Listen, mate, we never knew she had it, lads. 12 days before she died, she got diagnosed.
Yeah, I mean, what happened with me? Go on. Go on, you go first, Scout.
She had pains in the stomach, right? Took her, got the gallstones, they done the scans, and then it come back. 3 types of cancer. My mum just went like that. Oh, well, that's it. It was like she knew, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, the doctor was like, I had it in my head 12 months. You know what I mean? She's got 12 months here. My sister was like, down to about on the same level. And then the doctor goes 3 months, and I just flipped. I went, yeah, fucking what? 3 fucking months? 3 fucking months? This is what I was like. I flipped. 3 fucking months. And she was gone 12 days later, mate, after diagnosis.
Bloody hell.
Fucking heavy, mate. It's like, it was the shock thing with us. Do you know what I mean? Of not knowing. And she had no symptoms, you know. She had no symptoms, mate. No, nothing.
I mean, do you know what?
Pains in the stomach.
Do you know what, Scouts? There's quite a lot of this going on. I mean, because like my ex-partner,
fucking jabs, mate. It's the jabs.
I think so. I think so. My ex-partner,
talk about it though, lads.
No, my ex-partner, she was only 50, and she's from Wales anyway. Because I got twins. I've got 2 sets of twins, and one set live in Wales, and they're like, I think they're 19 now, And they, what happened? Their mum passed away on the 20th of December. 20th of December. So my twins. So obviously I lost the twins' mum on the 20th of December. Then my best mate of like 30 years. He passed away on New Year's Day. Yeah, about 4 o'clock in the morning, New Year's Day. Yeah, and then like I said, and now my mum. So they do say it comes in bloody threes, but
he's fucking hell. That's age, isn't it? In the times.
What a start to the new year.
I know, mate. Exactly. I know.
Yeah.
One thing, Jeff, though, mate, just remember, the memories will never leave you, fella.
And you know what, lads? Do you know if you come on like Daryl's channel and that, let you talk about it, mate, or motorsports, buggies, or even our channel. Yeah. Like, you can talk about that shit, mate, and get it off your chest, and it'll help you. So I'm not saying it will definitely help you. It helped me a bit, mate.
No, well, that's why I've come on, because obviously I was on early on, and I seen what Daryl put on.
Belfast was there for me, mate. Daryl was there for me. Moon, Jake, all of them, they were all there.
Well,
Everyone.
that's what I mean. It's like a
People
nice
in the
little
fucking
community.
chat had never even met me life, mate, with
Yeah.
their sending messages. You know what I mean?
It's like a community, isn't it? It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
We can have a laugh as well, you know what I mean? We see the funny
Yeah.
side of everything as well, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, but we
Yeah.
can be
Exactly.
serious at the same time, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It just doesn't
No.
have to go overboard, does it, Moon? You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. You know it's comes.
I'll tell you what,
Right,
Jeff, I went to go see a fucking counsellor for mine,
Feeling
and I got
You
more.
need to go and see a counsellor.
Yeah, and I got more from
I'm only
actually.
joking.
I got more from these guys than they actually did the fucking counsellor, because these guys.
Counsellor.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they're not real hardy kind of thing. You're
And
talking to real people, mate, in real
yeah,
life who've gone through it and will not scared to fucking tell you about it. They're the best ones
exactly.
you want to be speaking to about it, mate.
And that you know, that's exactly what I was talking about last night. We were going on about, like, you know, I used to do a drug education program where I went into schools, and I'd been there, done it, yeah. What a t-shirt, you know, I took drugs, I'd done this and done that, yeah. And then I was going into schools talking about it, saying, look, I'm not telling you not to take the fucking, you know, if you want to take drugs, go out and do it. But, you know, if you do take it, this is what will happen to your life. And, you know, and, you know, telling them real life stuff about, you know, real life experiences. And you can't beat that. Like us guys here, like you said, all us guys have gone through all this real life experience, like with our parents dying, and we can share them with each other to help each other out. I mean,
so Jeff, you work as well, don't you, Jeff? How's it gone with work? Are you going to have will you get some time off work, or will you have to be back to work?
Well, I work for Network Rail, but I do like sort of the odd plastering jobs as well, because like I said last night, Network Rail pays shit money, yeah. I'm literally on about, like, after tax, £90 a day as a manager, and I'm a manager for Network Rail.
Time off though with them?
Yeah.
You know what law? They need to change that law. How the hell can they only give you 3 days off for a bereavement of your mother? How do they work that out?
Listen, you haven't even got your foot in the fucking door in 3 days, mate, in a funeral parlour.
Exactly. How do they work out that you get 3 days to mourn, you know what I mean, paid, and that's it?
Fucking hell, all the hospital stuff takes 3 days.
Exactly.
That law needs to change, like, doesn't it? You know what I mean?
Mate. Definitely.
I mean, who come up with that bloody law? 3 days.
Exactly.
I mean, like,
3 days.
Someone who probably hasn't gone through it yet.
Exactly. Yeah. Someone that's had the experience. Exactly. I mean, I think
you get your bottom dollar on that, mate.
Let's not get wrong. How much do you get for paternity? How long do you get when you're having a baby? Full pay. So surely it's got to be the same.
Yeah. Well, they get 12 months, don't they, when they have a baby? 12 months
a lot of my family worked for Network Rail, mate, and one of them was pretty high up. He was a director, one of the directors at Network Rail. And what you want to turn around is turn it on them. So if you're a driver and someone chucks the stones in front of the fucking train, they get fucking loads of time off.
Yeah.
Now, this is actually your fucking family member. You know, your closest family member as well. It's your ma. So you want to turn around to them and say, well, actually, I want the same time off as somebody would get, like a driver.
Losing,
for chucking, you know, if someone committed suicide in front of a train.
Yeah, because like, you know, they don't know that person that's committed suicide. I mean, our mothers die, and then, we get 3 days.
You get to see that.
See what?
You know, when your job on the rail.
Yeah, go on.
Have you ever found anyone?
No, I mean, my job, I'm what they call a construction manager, So my job is sort of, I'm responsible, like, for reviewing RAMs and doing inspections on sites to make sure that everything's safe on site. I mean, my biggest job, I mean, I can't mention the company, but it's £1 billion job, and it's probably the biggest job at the moment in London beside the railway, and there's over 1,000 people on site and 10 tower cranes, and I had to review all the RAMs and do all the risk assessments and everything,
You're in charge of that many people?
And get £90 a day.
1,000 fucking people?
There's 1,000 people on this site, I mean,
fuck me, mate. There should be about 10 fucking like assistant fucking managers and supervisors and everything.
Well, there is, there is. From the principal contractor that's doing the job, you got a hell of a lot of like sort of site managers, senior site managers, etc. Yeah, you got a lot of them. Yeah, but from Network Rail side, yeah, obviously, I sort of every set of RAMs they do. I've got to review all the RAMs and look at them, yeah, and make sure that what they're doing on the site is safe, yeah. So I have to review all them every set of RAMs that they do, that they produce. They produce it. I look at it. I get a few hours each set, but
it's not much, is it, mate? The fucking I thought the wages were good on the railway, mate. I always
I did. We all did.
Well, I'll tell you now, right? When I was working on I was working on the rail, yeah. When I was working on the rail, and this is when I first started the rail, yeah. I got out of prison in 2014, I think it was, yeah. And when I got out, the first thing I did was I got a job. I got a job on the rail, and I was working in Scotland in Waverley Tunnels. And as an operative, this was just a track operative, yeah. I was earning then £250 a shift. I was coming out with like 1,200 quid, something like a week, yeah. And that was back when I first started, yeah. But I was working for a principal contractor. But now I'm working direct with Network Rail, which they own the infrastructure. You think you'd be on more money, but you're not. I'm on probably half less, if you know what I mean. It's like just
don't
crap.
put it out here what your net pay is, mate. Yeah.
Crap. It's not good.
I don't know what it is now, but I remember when train drivers used to get paid £60,000 a year.
Yeah.
That's
why I thought it was good on the rails. I thought you got a fortune on the rails till last night.
Where's Tyler anyway?
You don't.
Doing his charge, won't he?
Yeah. Charge is fucked, is it?
He thinks he's Pablo now, man. He thinks he's Pablo, doesn't he?
He's better than Pablo. He's better. He's better than Pablo, Daryl.
Look at that. Can you see that comment in the chat from Elaine Gibson? I don't know Elaine, but she's wrote there. Obviously, she's lost somebody, and she has a Man United song as an alarm every morning to remind them. Just little things like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thanks, Elaine. Thanks for what you said there, Elaine.
Everyone's different,
Yeah. You'll get loads of love on here, mate. Honestly, you really will. Won't you, Moon? You know that. You've seen it yourself, haven't you?
Like you've already said, Scouse. Grievance. Everyone's different, but it'll never leave you. But all I can say, mate, it gets easier.
Yeah.
With time, and it's all about time, and it's but your memories will always stick with you.
Yeah.
Like my mate went to turn the voters around again today. I went, no, leave them.
Yeah.
Not ready for them, yeah. I can't look at my ma's photos, do you know what I mean? Because I'm not ready for it, do you know what I mean? I'll just go to bits, do you know what I mean? So I'm not ready. Just go in there as fucking ready.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Scouse, buddy. Aye.
That's just the way I'm dealing with it, mate, you know what I mean? But they'll be going up tomorrow, though.
Yeah. Like you said, buddy, time's a healer, like Big G said. Time,
just
time's
different with
a
your
healer.
mum, lads. It's just different, and it was the shock with her, mate, that she had 3 lots of cancer, and we didn't know. She didn't know. She was shopping a week before she went on Aussie, mate.
You know what I think, right? And I'll tell you, I've been looking into these injections, mate. And like
jabs,
you said,
I've been looking into it more.
Yeah, I've been looking into it, and I've been looking about this nanotechnology that they do and stuff like that. Yeah, and and I can tell you now, years ago, I remember the New Scientist. Yeah, there was a program on called Horizon. Do you remember Horizons? I don't know if it's still on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They had this program on years ago, and they were doing a thing about cancer assassin cells, and what it meant, they put these cells in, And then when the cancer came, these cells, cancer assassin cells, would then go and attack the cancer and kill it, right? And they'd only come into effect when cancer come into the body,
Jeff,
and
didn't the Americans,
talking,
sorry mate, didn't the Americans bring lasers in for that years ago? This is why I think the
think,
Americans...
something like that. About 15 years ago, this was, and they also did, I don't know if you remember, spider goats, where what they did, they mixed the gene from a spider with the goats, and they called them spider goats. But what they did, they extracted from the milk, because of this extra gene, they extracted the web from the milk of the spider. They extracted it from the milk, and it's the strongest web in the world, strongest sort of fibre enough for sewing organs and stuff like that in the body, and that's what they were getting from these spider goats. Look up on the internet, and this was like bloody 15 years ago. So, like, the technology that they got like, with these like these jabs, and I personally think it's got something to do with these jabs and 5G technology,
Because, well, loads of Americans haven't had it, have they?
Yeah, no.
There's fucking millions of Americans won't touch the jab. Do you know what I mean?
And that TV show, that TV, sorry, that bloody someone falling downstairs. Then that website that my nephew put me onto called Google or something like that. It's a military website. And under this Google, they talk about depopulation figures. And the UK, in the year 2025, the population, and this is a government website, it says 15 million, the population for the UK will be in 2025.
And what is it now?
It's 68 million, something like 68 million. And America, and they reckon it's mass migration, but it's not. Where's like all them people going to migrate to? I mean, America's going down.
262 million of them.
Yeah. I mean, America, in America, America's going from 350. I said America's going from 350 million to 100 million.
Wow.
262, they've got, haven't they, Jeff? America got 262 million.
No, 350 million they've got.
Fucking hell, is that bit like the immigrants that have gone there?
Well, what they're saying, in the year 2025, America will be down to 100 million. So, but this military website says mass migration. I mean, they took all the figures down now, when it got made public, and people were doing something on the internet about it.
You know where they'll mass migrate to, don't you?
Where?
China.
Well, there won't be no room, would there? Where's everyone going to go?
No room in China. Do you know south of China? That's where the majority of people live. In honest to God, look this up on Google, right?
Yeah.
And 6% of the population, right? 94% of the population live on like the borders. You with me? Like on the sea borders, right? Yeah. Inland. When you go right inland, right, no one lives there. It's all tribes and that. 6% of the population live in it, right? And there's so many square fucking million miles or something. Honest to God, look it up, mate. That's not used.
So why is that all been left like that?
No one knows. And then the next country is Mongolia, isn't it? And then Russia.
Yeah, I hate to say it.
There, mate.
I hate to say it, but you'll never see a cure for cancer, and the reason why you won't see a cure for cancer is that there's too much
money involved, Jay.
Too much money involved.
Right. Yeah, I had to take 10 minutes out. My head was goosed.
Goose, lads, what have you been doing?
Yeah, you have a moment, man. If you want a break, kid, have a break, man.
I did, mate.
Yeah, we can hold the panel for you if you want, Zal, if you're not too well, lad.
No, mate, it sounds, as I said, mate, but yeah, mate. Regards, obviously, yourself and Jeff, man,
What about you, yeah? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the one thing is, that's not many people that I said in 30 lost literally the mum.
A lot of people.
5 uncles. And then space of 5, 6 years.
Yeah.
Before me even 40. Fucking what?
Fucking
But
hell, lad. I've
but
lost 3 in
no,
12, 3 in 12 years, lad. So that's fucking hard. That I don't know how it is. Do you know what I mean?
I've lost 11 in 6 years.
The major ones are your mum and dad, though, lads, aren't they, lads? You know that.
It's only been 19 months since my dad. And I said to people,
it's not long, that, you know, 19. How long, Taddle? 19 months.
Yeah.
Not long,
No, but
that, you know. You know how fast the year goes by.
I lost my nan 7. I mean, my granddad 5, and my nan 11. Literally. The mad thing is, lad, it's actually so mad you wouldn't believe it. But I'll be honest, because it worked me out in my sleeve. The crazy thing is, which I'll say again for anyone that doesn't know, with regards to my mum, she's a partner for 23 years. And I've got 2 brothers and 2 in a relationship for 23 years. I was here next. I was here next to kin. I was here next to kin. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me how. Whatever else. Next to kin. With regards to my dad, 18 months ago, I had a partner 13, 14 years, 2 brothers, same old situation. I was his next to kin. So I've literally got the ashes here with me, both of them. Crazy. But the one thing is, it's regards to with me mum, which was crazy. Because obviously she's only 55 and whatever else.
Young, mate.
It was a case of they rang me, yeah, and he said, "Fucking, Mr. Daniel, yeah." I went, yeah. Went to Connor. I went, on the sound. He went, "We've got to speak to you." I went, "What?" I went, yeah. My mum started, right, what's up? He said, "Nah, you're the next of kin." I went, "What do you mean? What does that mean?" Like, he went, "Because obviously she died early. I'm gonna have to obviously open up a little bit." I went, "You open it up. You obviously, long story short, actually went mental. Obviously, phone went down. She obviously then people obviously rang me back. Must have been like they must have rang thingy. The next day, rang me back. I went, what's that all about? He went, just with the age and whatever else. I was chopping a tree up, by the way. I was chopping a tree up with an axe, by the way. At the time, I had to put the axe down, nowhere to like, because I used to bury this certain axe. I was like, yeah, it was gone. And then I said, all right, then, sound. So the mad story is, in each funeral, with regards to my mum and my dad, I had to choose all the songs for the funeral, all the verses, who was going to stand up, how long it's going to be, who's going to be the, mate. Yeah, man, honestly. But the main thing was, because, and you know, the thing about it was, which still kills me to this day, knowing my dad died, it was like, that'll be able to sort it, because he's been through it. I was like, you say that again. This to me, 2 brothers, I will swear, I will honestly. Long story short, I had to do it again because the mad thing was, you know, the brother, so it's like jail and whatever else, lunatic type thing. Younger brother's got like, he just deals with something, he doesn't even cry on it. And so it had to be me again. And I was like, what? So I said, go ahead. So I had to switch my dad's life with some support machine. So it was like, because I was next to kin, I had to switch life with support machine off. It was like, I'm probably, I've said this loads of times, and this is facts. Out of 7 billion people on the planet, I reckon I'm 1/100 only 100 people out of 7 billion that have done CPR on your mum and switch your dad's life support machine off. That's facts. So, but it's not even about me as well, neither. So what I'm saying is, Jeff, you know what? Just make your mum proud, mate. She, the best advice I can give you, and you scouts, just don't be moping about. Don't be moping about. Scouts, you're fucking unbelievable, mate. You've got a lovely family yourself. Heart of gold. As I said, lad, I could fucking kill people and that, honestly. And I wouldn't be asked. I wanted to end my own life, do you know what I mean? Because I wanted to be with, being on rooftops at like police had to get me. Lucky enough for the dog walker on my mum. I was on this bridge. Lucky enough for a dog. Jumped up and I went, what? And
Is it hit you though, Sal? When did it fucking hit you? Because I still can't get over it, lads. Because I'll wake up in the morning, right? Think everything's normal. And then it'll go, wallop. My ma's not here.
You know, the mad thing about it as well, which is my mum's brother. I rang him about 20 past 6, and rang him because my mum loved David Bowie, and so did my uncle. And he went, "I know, David Bowie's died." I went, "Nah." I said, "My mum's died, you know." You know, what do you mean? He thought I was ringing to say, "I know. Me and our Cal be wounded." I went, "Nah, well, unfortunately, your Cal and my mum has gone, mate." And he didn't believe it for like, even like, he went, "I'll ring you back in a bit." Honest to God. And it was that crazy.
Yeah.
But you know what the mad thing is in life, obviously, but I'm still here fighting, do you get me?
Yeah.
Big love, Flavours, my mate. Didn't see their Flavours.
What one's Flavours?
Speaking, Alan again, just speaking here, Flavours.
Of course it was.
Someone on the
Got
panel,
Raider in there as well.
Jeff,
Masters is in there.
Jeff, Joanne Graham's
Masters is
partner
there.
is
where's he gone? Where's Jeff gone?
Mum sadly passed away, Flavours, at 4 o'clock in the morning. He was on my live last night, full of beans.
Who was this?
And he was. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. Scouts, you know, Jeff, who's been speaking to.
Yeah.
His mum passed away at 4 o'clock this morning.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I thought you were going on about someone else as well, then.
No. Just basically, so we've done a little live earlier. And obviously then Joe come on. So then, literally, I done live about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I changed the title saying, "Jeff, this for you, fella, we're all with you."
Yeah, that's right.
And it's crazy life how it works, and yeah, I've no word of a lie. I've got the worst, like, who wants to fucking say this, but it's true. Out of 7 billion, probably 100 people less have done CPR on your mum and switched to dad's life before, like, so early age, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But losing me fucking granddad, what? 5 months ago. What happens? The only one in the family, my mum's side of the family, is she's still got 5 sisters and a brother. So then that gets mentioned. Oh, the guys, to be peaceful with thing. Nan died the November before.
How did you feel about your nan? Because I was devastated with my grandma, mate. I was close to her. You know what I mean? I was devastated, mate. Fucking devastated with me. My grandma. I never knew my granddad, but I knew my grandma very well. I was dead close to her, my nan.
Oh no, as I said, but you know the mad thing about it is I don't even want it to literally be about me type thing.
No, I know.
Don't point to me like saying what it was is same with you, Scouse, and you, Big G, and you, Jeff. Just don't put your put your head down. Whatever else they won't want to easy set them done, obviously, fucking hell. But I mean, just make sure you've got loved ones around you and just enjoy. Even I'm fucking I'm still struggling to fuck now. Jeff, big love, lad.
Yeah,
Big
love, lad.
mate.
Daryl, lad, I'm going to jump out and join the chat, mate, for a bit. But massive respect, man.
Anyway, myself.
Hi, people.
Good talking to you as well. Jeff, I hope you found my channel, mate. I hope you found my channel.
Oh, thanks a lot, buddy. Thanks so much, mate.
Yeah, I hope speak to you soon, right?
Yeah, definitely, bud. Speak to you soon,
Big
mate.
love, Jake, Scouser, Raver, Master, Daryl.
Thanks.
I'll see you all in a bit, right? I'll be in the chat.
Okay. Take care of it, bud. Yeah, I don't know what I did then, Daryl.
You know what, mate? So basically saying, Jeff, honestly, all you gotta do now, mate, is obviously
take it day by day,
make you proud, mate. Obviously, you've got lovely partner, lovely kids. It's gonna be a little bit tough, obviously. All you gotta do is remember the good times.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's about
well, thanks for sharing your experiences there then as well.
Don't worry about me, man.
That's what it's about, those, That's what it's about, those, sharing your experiences, mate, and it makes a lot of people's thoughts better when they're going through stuff like that.
It helps to listen to that, though, mate. So thanks for that,
bud. Mate.
Right.
No, fuck. As I said, regards to myself, mate, real chat, real talk, mate.
Real people.
Honestly, people on here think that obviously.
If we weren't real, we wouldn't be talking about this fucking stuff.
Honestly, God, mate.
If you wasn't real, you wouldn't be talking about this stuff, mate, this real life stuff, if you wasn't real, mate. It's only real people that talk about real life stuff.
Yeah, like Darryl was saying, you know what I mean? You might as well want you open about. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely, though.
You know what I mean?
Thing is, when I think about like your mum, I think, but I've got to think about my dad. Oh, it's a mindfuck.
It is, mate, a mindfuck. You're spot on, lad.
Daryl, I'm going to have to get off, mate, because I'm going to go and see the kids and make sure they're all right.
Big love to you, lad, yeah? Big massive love, lad,
family, mate, yeah.
You know, I just wanted to, obviously, like I said, buddy, I wanted to come on and just express my gratitude for what you were saying early on, mate, and you know, and a big thank you and big ups to everyone on the panel tonight for sharing your experiences. So that's all you guys.
If you want to get my number, Jeff, I can give you it now. You know, mate.
What do you want to do? You don't want to do it over the line, do you? So
no, I can do it private now.
Yeah, all right. Do it in private chat then, buddy. Yeah, and I'll give you a ring. Yeah, all right, buddy. I'll give you a ring when you're off later on. Yeah.
2 seconds. All right, wait there then. You'll have to wait there then.
Okay.
I'm telling him, Daryl.
Hey, I've got a spanner from that one, my name.
I know, so have I.
Oh, you won the lottery.
I don't even know what to do with it, like that.
No, I'm the same.
That's it anyway. I'm going to be ending this in a minute anyway, yeah. It's been one of them, it's been absolutely mine. Honestly. But honestly,
sorry, Daryl. I hope you're good anyway, man.
In the minute, to be honest, Big G, honestly, big love to your mum last year, mate, as well. Scouts, massive love to your mum. Same with you, Chris. Obviously, we know the score with you and obviously your nan and stuff like that. Do you get me?
We've all been through it all in a different way, haven't we, lads?
I think we're all just at that age now,
Listen, people, we are all going to go through it, no matter fucking what you think, right? I'm just going to tell you this, right? Just cherish what time you have with them.
Correct, man.
You just don't know what's round the fucking corner, like me.
Flavors, big love, my mate.
100%.
So people are going to end it now. Big love. Big love, thank you.
Big love, man. Sorry.